Hi.
Hey,
It's on Monday night. Sorry, Phil just could not count from 3 to 1 then. That was funny.
There's so many different numbers.
I
Like-
know, so many.
Well, 3 of them.
An infinite amount, actually,
Yeah.
as it were. But yes, hi. It is Monday night, which means it is Chasing Shadows night. Yay! Yeah, we're missing a Seb tonight. They are actually on holiday. Boo! But yay to them. But they are they're gonna be in the chat. So if something goes horrendously wrong, please stay with your character. And
What happens
yeah,
when your character
she is coming.
is on death saving
So.
throws?
Well, we all point and laugh.
Sure. But yes, I'm Bree, and I'm going to be your DM tonight. And I'm going to let these guys introduce themselves, starting with Kat.
I'm Kat. I'm playing Mistral Stormboots, who is our druid. She is a hill dwarf, and she's of the Circle of the Atmos, which is our homebrew weathery subclass. And she's from far away compared to everyone else, so she has words that people don't use for stuff.
Oh, that's what we're saying now, apparently.
Yeah, that's canon now.
Yeah.
Things like horse garage instead of, what was it, stable?
It's just a bad. It's like those bad translations of your language. It's like
That's just what we call it back home in Baltimore. Yeah, or what we used to.
The Mistralisms are 100% English. Yes.
English. Oh.
So that's Mistral.
Next is Phil.
Hello, I'm Phil. I'm playing Dalan, who is an Earth Elf archer. Try saying that 3 times fast. He is in game. He's a fighter with some rogue scout as well, because that seems to be what I just do to all my characters these days, because it's fun. He's an archer, and he's an asshole.
Total opposite to Phil, because Phil is not an archer.
What? Or an asshole?
Doran.
Right? Right?
Hello, I am Doran. My microphone's far away. Hello, I am Doran. I play Brother Guy. He is a cleric of death. He loves come tear and bones. He's concerned for his family and friends and country. Bones.
Absolutely. Bones. Ben.
Hi, I'm Ben. I play Solomon of Etrustan, the half-orc, full paladin. Currently very worried. Very worried.
Very worried.
Very worried.
Poor boy.
He's a very anxious boy at the moment.
Okay then. Good to know. But yeah, so last we left off, there was a bit of calm after the storm, as it were, when Lumi Acosta, the person in charge of the country and of the of Heed and of the university, saved everybody by potentially sacrificing herself by jumping into the massive nuke, magical nuke that I put into this world. Yay! Which was about to explode, but she did a thing. She jumped into it and then disappeared. That happened. Yeah. Then, there was a bit of a calm where everybody kind of came back from wherever they were being teleported away to, and they've all come back. And then we had some like awkward talks and stuff like that. But towards the end of the episode, right at the end of the episode, a bird flew in, landed on the dining table, and spoke to Delan. Do you remember what the bird said, Delan?
It was essentially it spoke in my friend What was
Silric?
Silric,
Silric?
an
Something like
old friend from my homeland. It just spoke in his voice, telling me that he hadn't got a response to the letter that he'd sent me, and that things had got worse at home, being Frielskir, which is like the country next to the one that we're in. And that there was a sickness spreading through the capital city, and that his father was very sick, and lots of people were getting sick, and that he wanted my help. Yeah.
Didn't really get a reply. I think he did get a reply, but yeah, not quick enough, I think.
No, not quick enough. Almost like
So
he
that's-
was dragging his heels about the whole thing.
Just ignored it. So that's where we're going to pick up now. We are still round the dinner table. Two of the party members, that was in Elvish. Two of the party members don't understand the word that this bird was saying. Why would they? It's a bird, so you know it's Elvish. So I'll hand it over to you.
This is impossible. How could this happen?
I don't know. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sparrows don't normally speak in Elven.
I know.
Yeah.
I
What the
might,
heck?
Well, that's where it was.
I might have to. Oh fucking hell! I might have to go home.
What did the bird say?
What did the bird say? It said tweet 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 tweet. No, no. Sorry.
Shut up.
Very, very serious.
In character.
Yeah, come on.
It told me that something's happening in Frielskir. People are getting sick. It kind of looks at Guy.
He's kind of looking off, like somewhat in the distance, and kind of like his eyes are darting around. He's thinking.
Yeah, something's not right there for him to. It's a friend of mine sent this that little messenger.
Do you know what kind of sickness?
It didn't say. He just said that everybody's getting sick, but I mean,
And dying.
like that.
And dying. Okay.
We haven't. I can't think of a time in my lifetime that there's been like a serious sickness in Frielskir. Like it just.
It does not happen.
Yeah. Yeah, so we should probably just pop back there. I mean, it's not like there's other world-shattering events happening right now.
No, I mean that sounds like that's important. So sure. Can it wait till morning?
I'll look at that.
It will have.
Look at Guy.
It will have. Frilski is too dangerous to travel at night.
That's true.
Solomon. Vetrastan.
Question. Did
To
you
who?
say or did you start to say something about your dad?
Yeah, I think yeah. Well, he's there, in Frielskir.
Then we must go. Our lineage is our cause. It is what gave us life.
It gave me life. I wouldn't go much further than that.
Oh. and just shrinks in the chair. Just
Things are. Freelski is a dangerous place to get into. Like a lot of lots of rumors go round about the capital. People don't know where it is. Like monsters and people that go looking for it never come back and stuff. That's not it's not 100% true, but it's not exactly not true either.
What part isn't true? That all seems very accurate.
People have gone there and come back. I mean, I have. The only issue is if I go back, it might be the other way round, and that's if I go back, I won't leave. I was kind of. I mean, it's a misunderstanding mostly. It's just I'm not welcome back there.
It sounds like they've specifically asked you to come back.
My friend has. I don't know. I don't know whether it doesn't necessarily mean that I'll be welcome back.
are you a criminal of some kind?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Insight check.
Let's go.
Roll the roll that you want to roll.
I do one as well.
I can't.
Like,
Oh my god. So.
What you got, big boy?
It's actually not a great roll for me, but my plus is a fucking. It depends what I'm. What am I
Depends
doing?
what you're rolling. Depends what you're rolling.
I got a soft 20 on insight.
Weird, because so do I.
Oh,
Do I get advantage because I know Delan the most? Smile.
Actually,
You also have a
yes.
passive insight of 20, so
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
y'all got 20. You got a VP 20.
All right. So
I got 26.
With that, it's very clear. Even if I was using the one with a great plus to it, there's. He's not exactly lying, but he definitely isn't telling the truth.
Again,
I've forgotten what we were rolling for now.
perspective. Like he said,
Oh,
that
it's
you
not a
asked
criminal.
He
if
was asked if he was a
he was
criminal.
a criminal. He said absolutely not.
I
So
guess.
kind of, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, with the
Depends who's asking, huh?
the soft 20s, basically, like it's he believes he's not a criminal, but there's something more to that.
The law disagrees. Funny enough,
Depends
the
what
sheriff
law.
disagrees with you.
Depends what law and what country,
Yeah.
I suppose.
The country that we're talking about.
Yeah,
where the aforementioned crimes were committed.
but if things are as serious as that, I don't think it'll be an issue.
If you wanna go, we'll go. Not a problem.
I'm happy to go, but I would like some clarification as to what you mean by not technically a criminal.
Yeah, that's a valid question.
I'll
Out of character as the paladin.
look. I know. I guess maybe you guys don't think that I would always be the kind of guy to do the right thing, but whatever the truth is, and I'll look directly at Solomon and be like, I did the right thing. And you can insight the fuck out of that.
And he will just look at you and go, "Understand."
Yeah. Well,
We make decisions and we live with the consequences.
don't we just? Whatever, it's a fucking boring place anyway. But, yeah. if you guys are all right with considering all the stuff we've got going on here, but I think I'm gonna have to do this.
Thrill skier should be a fruitful adventure. They have knowledge on other realms. Could help us saving Moon Costa.
That actually, yeah, that it. Delan is genuinely like, oh yeah, yeah, that actually could be good if they don't tie you with my brush, then we might be able to get something useful out of this. Or we could all get sick and die, but you know.
That is a concern.
I'll prep the appropriate spells before we go.
I don't know what about any of you, but I haven't been sick in a long time.
For you.
It's a thing a lot of
Bulletin,
people.
I can't get diseases.
Can I?
Magical disease? Question mark.
I don't know. Question mark.
I don't know.
I'm sure we'll find out.
You should figure that out, Ben. I don't know nothing about paladins. Yeah, you should look it up. I know nothing about paladins. So. Well, haven't had that common cold for a while.
Where are my spells?
Yeah. I'm really sure we should probably like. Do we think the stores would be open yet, considering everyone's still been coming back in after the evacuation?
What's his name? Went grocery shopping on the day they came back.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, but also he went to the market and picked up a lot of stuff and then just left a gold piece on the thing.
Oh, yeah, that's very Morthan actually.
Yeah.
You could literally
and then got a golden apple and then it turned into a beanstalk. You remember that?
That was I remember that entire one shot. Yeah.
No.
Future one shot that's gonna happen.
No. Never.
Happening on Wednesday, right?
We should absolutely leave Morthan here, and then that's the adventure that he has.
Can I just remind you, what did your tarot readings say?
Oh, it was Morthan's and
remember? No, everybody's.
I know mine.
Mine was really good, from what I remember.
Specifically, mine was the Upside Down Chariot for past, the Lovers for present, and Justice for future. That was for Morthan, and then for myself, it was the Fool in reverse for past, the Moon for present, and Justice for the future. I was told that my past, you may have been reckless and have not considered the consequences of your actions. My present, painful truths or secrets were revealed to you that have left you unsettled. You have to face the fact that not all was as it seems, but remember that truth, even if uncomfortable, brings clarity. And for my future, you may be being dishonest or unwilling to take responsibility for your actions. Justice in reverse warns that you cannot continue in this way. The scales of justice are always put into balance. Now is the time to decide if you'll do that yourself or wait for karma to enact.
Did you say the moon is your present?
The moon is my present.
So this one on mine is different, I think.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like the ones you had at all.
The moon
I've got written down.
The present. A truth lies hidden beneath the surface. Look inwards. Acknowledge your anxieties, but see past them and trust your intuition to seek out the truth.
That's what I've got written down for Solomon's notes. Because I wrote all of this down as you were reading them, I think.
Yeah, Cat's one were very accurate.
There you go.
Cat, are you saying that yours was the one that Bree just read, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I may have misheard when I've been writing it then, because I
read yours again. The one that you've got.
It's been weeks. Painful truths or secrets were revealed to you that have left you unsettled. You had to
That's-
face the fact.
That's the moon in the past.
Ah,
Reverse.
that would be why.
So you probably
That's
wrote
what Guy
down.
has.
You probably wrote down the. There we go.
Yeah,
Not bad.
yeah. But
Catherine,
yeah.
could you send me the updated version, please?
Catherine, what was Delan's
Oh, yeah, I
for
got that
present
here.
and future?
Present
then.
is
Yeah.
justice. Future is fool.
So
I can't believe you got that.
his past was tradition has played the Hierophant tradition has played a part in your life. You felt a sense of community. The present was justice. Someone who wronged you must take responsibility for their actions. A truth is about to be revealed.
Ooh.
And then the future was the fool. So new adventure is coming up. Look for new opportunities, and most telling, don't let fear get in the way. After he got an important message and ignored it.
It is important.
God damn, the
Don't
campaign's
ignore.
writing itself.
Certainly is.
Tarot, guys.
Great. It's fucking amazing.
So Mistral's future one just describes her current character.
What's the future?
Temperance reversed. Imbalance, excess, self-healing, and realignment. Challenges lay ahead of you. You must be calm and honest, and don't react to these things you face without reason. Don't charge ahead, but plan. An imbalance will not be good for you or the path upon which you walk. I feel like she probably plans more than anyone else.
Have you met our artificer? They have a business.
It runs itself, quite literally.
Yeah, they had the Empress for the past, the Moon reversed again for the present, and Emperor reversed for the future. Yeah, the Moon reversed came up like 3 times, I think.
Twice.
The
and
moon-
then
Oh, it was twice.
The moon plays a big role in our lives.
Because there's 2 of them.
Yes.
3 times, but only reversed once.
So
And that was for Guy.
Guy have the reversed moon, yeah.
Yeah, that's in his past, yeah.
In your past.
Oh right, I don't have it that it's reversed.
What was Guy's present? I've got the
Was
future.
the world reversed?
Go on, reverse.
End of a journey approaches, but there is a delay. Find the solution.
To this delay to reach completion. What's your future?
Future was the devil.
Fantastic.
Not
This is a
reversed.
warning. Danger lies ahead for you. Examine why you are walking this path you are on. Ask yourself if it is self-destructive or harmful to others. Be honest with yourself and tread carefully in these dangerous times. The best card.
Yeah.
Scary card.
If you want the tarot cards, reader, thing, table, you can go to our website. Either get this book or the actual little tarot card book here. Tells you how to do tarot and then gives you a table. There you go. That's my plug. Right, next. Plug, 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 plug. Okay, I was just interested to know everybody's futures again. We could do it again if you want. We could do it again.
Good. Future is not good.
Oh no, we don't. Yeah, we don't change it now. We've got them. We've got because they work so well.
He's
Yeah.
fucked. He's taking everyone with him.
Just a reminder of what came up in your
All right.
tarot.
Do you think there's any way that we'd be able to get our hands on potions that might be able to help us? Could Delan think off the top of his head know of a place around Heed that might be?
Well, I mean, you've been to a few potions apothecaries.
Oh yeah, I still
There was that one that you went to right at the start. That was like
oh,
down
yeah.
Owls.
the back alley.
Owl's alchemy. Or was
Yeah.
it? Owl the
There she is.
alchemist.
Alchemy.
There she is.
There she is. Yeah, that one. The one that you bought loads of stuff from though without labels. So you need to use them because they're fun. There's that one. And I reckon by tomorrow stuff are gonna start opening again because
Okay.
they kind of need to. So yeah.
All right. Should we try? Do you reckon we got time for me to get to Al's tomorrow morning before we go?
Up to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know time might be of the essence, but if we're talking diseases, we need to if it's affecting people in Frillskir, then it can affect me. So
And so now it matters.
Oh girl.
Was that in or
We
out
have-
of character?
That was out of character.
all right.
Okay.
Please let it be in character.
No, because you're all still shipping us both, so that would be very out of character for her to say.
Well,
Of
I mean-
course,
it's up
because
to you whether it's
Delana's always just been like, well, I'm not interested in her if she said something mean about me.
Jesus Christ. Ah.
Mean girls that they like, right?
Didn't catch any of that.
Didn't catch that.
When boys are mean to girls, it means that they like them, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But Mistral's not interested in boys. Mistral wants a man.
Oh,
And women. That too.
but unfortunately, Delana.
Anyway, in character. So how
Yeah.
are we going to get to Frillskir?
You can't teleport directly into the Phillbeard.
How close can we get?
Correct, Delan? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, sudden appearances usually result in a lot of arrows in the chest. So
Quick and sudden death.
we'd need to go somewhere outside of the city and go in. I don't half a day's distance at least, I guess. The borders, the city borders are always patrolled. Like the borders are far out. We don't really want to be found. I can get you in, no problem. Oh, I can get you there, no problem. It's whether I can get you in or not that is the thing in question. But there's no point in trying to get in stealthily. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you try stealth. You could be as quiet can be. They'll still know.
All right, so all guns blazing. Got it.
No.
So I went in blasting. Yeah, we just have to announce ourselves and hope for the best.
Okay.
Where exactly to go that's outside of that, I'm not 100% sure.
Well, I think don't you have to be for the teleportation to work?
Yeah, I mean, I know I could
familiar
get
with
in.
the area.
There's when I left, there was a place that I rested up on my first day of travel. I can remember that, so I could probably get it. I could probably use get out the teleportation stone, and I can probably get us to that. It's a little bit of a trek, but we shouldn't. Theoretically, we should be able to get there before nightfall. Other bit is noticing when we get there as well. I should be able to tell the signs, but it's been decades. They may have done something different with it, but there's usually strong illusion magic. It's not so much just to look like something else. It'll get you turned around. It'll make you think you're going in circles, that kind of thing. You go past the weird shaped tree, and then 10 minutes later you go past the same weird shaped tree, and you start thinking that you're going in loops, but you're not. They're very good at not being found.
Forest quite dense as well. Difficult to travel.
Yes.
We may need to leave the horse here.
No, it's probably better to leave them here. We'll have to go on foot, but it's doable.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say I could turn us into horses, but that doesn't really solve the problem.
I
Probably
appreciate
worse.
how much you enjoy turning
like-
us into animals, but
Please stop doing this into animals.
These eye
We
twitches.
just spent the evening going to get our horses.
yeah.
Wolfan's eyes go wide. Oh!
These eyes just twitch.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. We'll see if we can get some supplies in the morning and pack your traveling clothes, I guess.
Betty. Is Rose or anyone else?
Yeah, Rose would be in the kitchen, yeah.
It's gonna. Shit. Rose. Good. Mhm.
She's busying herself, didn't quite hear you.
Come on, Solomon.
wow.
We can do this.
Oh,
Come on, son.
Miss Rose. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Young Miss Fletch is your sister, yes?
Yes. Yeah.
She appears to be in quite good physical form. Yes?
Oh, I.
Cocks her head slightly. Yeah, she's pretty strong.
Wonderful. Would she be willing to take someone under her wing and train them in physical form?
I mean, I could ask. She'll probably be around tomorrow morning. Like she
Wonderful.
usually does. Stealing apples and stuff.
That's true.
I mean, you'd have to ask her, so.
So single eye twitches at the thought of stealing apples specifically. Just
Two.
not stealing. She is welcome to them.
I mean, okay, I guess. I buy them, so.
She gets paid for it. She gets a salary.
Oh, yeah, I do,
Is
yeah.
she stealing them from you or from us?
Technically us.
Yeah. I get money, I go get
that why
apples.
we want a cupboard full of apples?
Oh no, Morthan brought the apples. It's because he ate all the apples last time. They knew
That's
Morthan.
true.
Just gonna turn and look at him and just go, I knew it.
You grassed. Sorry. I thought everybody knew.
So, seeing as the
Most of us do.
young apple thief over there has enough time to eat, he
Ah,
requires time for training. I was hoping
oh,
that young Miss Fletch would ensure that he sticks to his training regime while we are away.
I thought you were gonna train me, Mr.
I
Son of Walter.
was, but then we are currently about to go teleport halfway across the continent into a forest full of very angry elves that will stick you full of arrows, or if you're lucky, you might die of a plague.
Or a large monster.
Or a large monster.
Very large.
So, I'm going to get you trained
But
a little
I
bit.
should stay here.
Yes.
And where there's an abundance of apples. And some with toffee on them. So,
Remember, those don't grow on trees.
no. I know that much.
Um, is Silver in the chat at the moment?
I think so.
Silver, if you
are you here?
are somewhere nearby. Hello. Solomon is going to walk up to you very sheepishly and go, okay. Silver, could I get a loan, please?
It's a bit of a delay.
It's a little bit of a delay.
Bit of a delay.
Which adds to dramatic tension.
How
What
much?
kind of loan?
However much you think it would be to get the boy some armor, some good weapons, and pay Fletch for training him.
Seems like a lot. Doesn't it?
I like to think of the delay. Just sort of thinking.
Sitting there at the
Is that-
dining table, just
I promise to pay you back immediately
Like-
or in
the response. I have a lot of money.
I have
or
a-
jobs, or I will work in your business for free. I will pay you back.
No, there's no need to do that. I have money. But how much is it gonna cost? You know what? It's fine. Just
Yes.
here is some money.
Yeah. However
If it's
however
enough.
much you are, I will get a little table together of all the stuff that I was going to get for him, and then give you the total.
Okay. Okay. If it's not enough, let me know.
Thank you. I will pay you back.
Sure you will.
Do you know what? Rose and Morthan make a fucking adorable couple.
What was Morthan's thing again?
Hmm?
What was Morthan's tarot again?
About love. It was all about love. The entire thing was
Lovers
love.
was
Yes.
the present,
Lovers.
wasn't
Morthan's was lovers, something and something else.
I think companionship was his future or some shit like that.
Yeah.
it? It was, past was chariot reversed, present was lovers, and future was justice.
Ah,
Yeah.
Don't you start shipping my boy.
Too late. It's too late.
It's too late. Too
He's
late.
too young.
I've already got ceremonies
Solomons haven't even grown
prepared.
in.
You'll be a man before you get
That
back.
is, that is
I've
as much as his horns are gonna grow.
I've got ceremony prepared and ready. I am a legal minister.
Maybe we can marry him off to a nice heir of something.
I am also technically a legal minister.
Aw.
There you go.
God, Delan hangs around with two actual ordained priests. That's
Oh
The
god.
ordained
Oh
ministers.
my god.
E.
Seb says
But at least I don't hang
Hannah
around with
is
small children.
already
Being
getting drawn for this shipping.
Ah,
God
Ha ha ha.
Anyway,
Just look
back to
at
the
them on
game.
the stream. They look so cute.
I know.
I definitely
Oh.
did not think of that earlier.
Gee.
Sorry, what? Yes.
Just daydreaming about shipping.
I'm dreaming about my entire family and
My
culture
balls.
dying in a cruel plague.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Cool story.
Cool story, bro. Could I just borrow you for just a few minutes before you go to bed tonight, so we can discuss what spells you'll be preparing in the morning?
It is 12 p.m. How old do you think I am?
I thought it was evening.
It's
Or we already-
evening.
It's dinner time. That's what you said last
Yeah,
stream.
dinner.
Dinner,
Well,
not lunch.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
like
have,
8 p.m.
Din dins.
Din-dins.
That's the official
Din-din.
colloquialism in Basinmore.
It isn't.
Sam has to rewrite the fucking entire history of the Empire.
Yeah.
Going in the
Of
list.
course. What do you require?
Just kind of so we kind of collaborate on what spells, so that maybe we don't end up doubling up on ones that we don't need to. Because I know we
Very well.
have similar spells sometimes.
The
Were you
moon is a
planning
part of
on-
nature, after all.
Were you planning on being able to cast Find the Path? If you know that one, I'm not sure you know it.
I was thinking about it, but I trust in Delan's knowledge.
Okay. Well, I'll have it prepped. So if because what Dylan was saying about the environment might get a bit weird.
It is best to be
that might
safe
help
than
us.
sorry.
Yeah. All right. And then otherwise, I've just got a lot of healing and stuff because it sounds like it might be needed when we get there.
I'm planning to prepare remove curse, greater restoration.
Okay. Yeah, I've got-
perhaps lesser restoration.
I've got the restorations and detect diseases, so we can find out straight away what's wrong.
Very well. I think it's a good idea that we have those prepared. Lesser
Yeah.
restoration. Both of
Yes.
us.
Yeah,
if
because
we
it's
need
one use, I think, isn't it?
Shouldn't be. It's
But the
spell.
detect
How much energy you
poison.
have.
Oh, okay. Detect poison and disease, though, if we just need the one. So if you'd rather use this, if you'd rather prep something different, I'm fine with that. Or vice
Very
versa.
well. More fun is enjoying. My spells can open up quite vastly.
So much of your spell list is centered around keeping the poor lad alive.
So much of my spell list is centered
So
on keeping him alive.
Now you gotta keep your family alive.
Everybody else in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I was thinking of aura of purifying,
Ooh,
aura of life.
I don't know what they are, but they sound good.
It prevents disease, poison from spreading within a certain radius of.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that would be very handy for us.
Only lasts 10 minutes. So if you have detect disease or poison active, I can activate mine as well.
Okay. Plan.
I appreciate.
Good. Anyone else want to do anything before they go to bed?
I'll tend my plants because I didn't do that earlier.
I
After
thought you
getting
did.
back. I don't think I did. I went to
Definitely
get the
did.
horses.
Yeah, you did. It was literally the first thing you did for the majority of the day.
Yeah.
Is you had a conversation with Dalan,
Dalan.
and then you went to tend to your plants because you specifically stated that you were trying to make sure that your plants hadn't died.
Okay, I don't remember that. I thought I just went with Dalan to get Rose, and then went to get the horses.
I mean, you at least mentioned taking care of your plants. I don't know
Yeah.
if you actually did.
Yeah, you did look after your plants.
Okay.
You can do it again.
Yeah, I mean
Make
it's
sure the bedtime routine is
yeah. I'll
Yeah.
put them to bed.
exactly.
I'll give them a little story and tell them how I might not be around much tomorrow or maybe the next day. But I'll be back in a few days.
Using
sad.
using
Good.
a bit of mold earth to like tuck them in.
Be good to Hans? Be good to Hans while I'm gone.
Yeah. Wow. And you're not casting speak with plants. You just
You
I was
just
just saying, like, it's funny because I can actually be having a conversation with them as well.
That's all right. They understand you.
yeah.
I think I had it prepared, so yes. Yeah, fuck it, I'll cast speak with plants to do this. Fully having a conversation with my plants.
Okay.
What is the voice of the plants, Bree?
I really.
Nope.
I haven't even determined what the plants are, so yeah, no, just
Depends if there's a cactus
a
or a
sage bush.
daisy.
Cactus
Sagebrush.
100% would have to be like a Southern American
no.
drawl. Like,
Yeah.
Southern. Oh, I thought you were gonna go like Mexican.
On that, all that. I mean, that's
well, here we go.
stereotyping. No, I'm not speaking as a plant. That's not how that works.
It's only me that can hear it. I think so. Like, it's not fair to, the stream. Other people shouldn't be hearing it. It's just me.
Yeah, it's a personal thing.
Yeah, I'm ready for bed then.
Are there any blue cloaks outside?
Yeah.
I would like to go and find one if I could.
Outside our house.
It's literally next door.
Why are you outside our house?
I know, but I imagine he's very busy.
No, just doing blue cloaks, just like 3 of them outside our house, just like looking at it. What are you doing?
Yeah, you can find one. It doesn't take long.
Gonna enact my background ability, which means that I can get along with soldiers and guards quite a lot easier.
Oh, okay.
You know, just as a reminder, everyone, that you have things like that.
Have backgrounds,
None of mine are relevant ever.
and then
Mine is-
everyone looks at their backgrounds.
Mine is that I make potions
don't
in half
need
the
to.
time. There you go. If I've got downtime, I'll do that.
I'm just gonna walk up and salute in whatever manner I've seen the blue cloak guards salute themselves, whether it be or whatever.
Maybe something magical. I'm not sure.
I can't.
Do this.
I don't know.
I'll allow you time to figure that out.
Yeah. Even crossed my mind.
Who is this person? What do they look like?
Oh, this is a male human. Sort of middle-aged, probably around 50.
Mm-hmm.
He has like the equivalent of like a corporal rank. Whatever
What
that
was
may
that? Sorry, you can't have done the last bit for me.
be. He has like the equivalent of like a corporal rank.
Okay.
One up from basic bitch.
Yeah. Evening, guardsman.
Evening. He
Um,
kind of looks you up and down. That's kind of how that works. Yeah.
It's fine. I stand a good foot and a bit taller than him, more than likely. So.
Yeah.
Uh,
Evening, sir.
How goes the reoccupation of the city?
Oh, yes, pretty much all there now. Uh,
Good.
you are Solomon.
Oh, for the love of God. Am I still
Hi.
online?
Hi.
Freezing. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
That
no,
was
I'm-
me.
No, that was everyone.
Everyone. It was everyone.
Everybody.
That was
Was it?
everyone. Yeah.
I was checking about to check my
Yeah,
internet.
it happened for me as well. I genuinely thought that it was my stuff because I just started
Okay.
closing everything down.
Oh dear.
Might be Discord then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
In response, he'll bow fairly deeply as a sign of respect.
Oh, no need.
Oh, we back again.
It is Phil's because
It's-
you were the only one moving on screen.
Yeah, I just spotted
Yeah.
that. I don't know why.
Shall we go to a quick break? Well,
We can do that. Yeah. Do you
Yeah, let's get a
wanna?
quick break and see
Yeah.
if
Do you wanna
there's a reason for it.
finish the interaction quickly, or do you wanna
I
go to
will.
break?
I will try, but it was going to be a little bit of a longer interaction, so it depends on
Okay,
how
that's
often we
cool.
freeze.
Yeah, let's go for a break then.
Might BRB.
Hi everyone.
Hey, buddy.
Phil cannot count yet again,
Oh, they
so
were definitely numbers that I said, though.
They were in ascending order as well.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Give
Okay.
them that.
Okay. We seem to be back. This hasn't happened since we've been away, so what should happen now in a minute. So is that
Well, she has.
uh
Now in a minute.
now in a minute. Um, but yeah. So we were having a discussion with a blue cloak and Solomon.
Yes.
Yes. He recognized you
Yes.
because you're Solomon, right?
Uh,
Vetristan.
I am. Yes.
Thank you for your service.
I don't feel I've done that much as of yet, but it is appreciated.
Of course.
I was wondering if I might request a favor.
Okay, let's hear it.
There is a young woman who was staying at the property behind me until, well, I presume until everyone was evacuated, but she may have left sooner.
Okay.
I'm just worried about her, as I would have thought that if she had come back with you all, that she would have returned here. She has not, and I just wanted to see whether she was okay. And unfortunately, due to some immediate circumstances that require our attention,
Of course.
I am not going to be able to search for her myself. I was just wondering if you could just put her name and description in to the guardhouses in case.
Of course, I will do that. Yeah.
Um,
He
her
takes
name
like
is,
a pad of paper out.
her name is Ilabella Balandodel.
Hmm.
She is a Duelf bard.
Sun elf, I think. Wasn't it?
Is she a sun elf now?
Was she a sun elf? I thought she was.
No, she was.
Boy, I thought she was a sun elf. Okay.
Do we have a hero fortress?
Wait, have
No.
we... Oh, Illabella, no, I don't think we do we?
Oh, interesting. I thought she was a sun elf, but yeah, okay.
She could be a sun elf now if you would like her to be.
Nope,
That's fine.
2 elf is fine.
Always wearing probably the brightest clothes that you'll see in the street. Smells like lilac. He's kind of
He kind of looks up
yeah,
a little bit and is like,
he's not really staring at him anymore. He's just kind of staring through him.
yeah. And he's like, okay, I'll write that down, I guess. Smells of lilac.
She makes music with a dulcimer that makes magic, both literal and musical. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
I can tell she means a lot to you. I will put this out.
Thank you very much. I mean, just extend the hand. Could I take your name?
Yeah, it is Rick.
Pleasure to meet you, Rick.
Yeah. What accent did she have? You've been named after my NPC. Oh, my NPC's named after you.
Cannot remember,
Shit, was it American?
so I will. I will have to check by going back on the stream. I cannot remember what accent.
Yeah,
it
I
was.
can't
It
remember.
has
I have a
been
feeling she was
about
Irish.
4 months.
I have a feeling Irish.
I don't remember any of my NPCs, so if anybody remembers what, like, Hans and
For Hans,
Fletcher as
surely,
well.
surely German for Hans.
He was just angry.
Yeah, he was just
He
He was
grumpy.
just angry.
Like, he was
Oh, God. If you...
Oh, Mostly Lions wants to suggest accents.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
God, okay.
You
This is a test of my accent.
gotta use. You gotta
Oh,
use.
no, I
bits or
can't do
something,
that
haven't you?
one. I can't do
Can you
Brummy.
use bits?
I can't. Not very
Brummy.
Oh, so no, the first
Channel-
part of the sentence was Brummy, but then it went Scouse. Like,
Channel
well. It
Tommy
did, yeah,
Shelby.
that's a...
Eek.
Channel Tommy Shelby.
No.
Okay.
It's fine. So long as you don't make a scouse, that's fine.
Wow.
If she's Brummy, she'll
can't
just every time she
Shots
sees
fired.
Solomon, it'll just be all right,
Oh,
Right,
Solomon. I miss
Oh,
all
Lord,
right,
yeah.
Solomon.
do you know I love you?
Being from the Black Country.
Yeah, I love you.
Do you need an Oreo?
Oreo.
Having dated someone from Brum, no thank you.
Anyway, yeah, I can't remember. She might have been American.
We'll go with American.
Okay.
Which kind?
Generic American.
Generic.
Generican.
Generic.
We'll find out off stream.
Yeah. We'll see what it turns
Texan?
into.
Okay. She could be Texan, it's fine.
Sure, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he will say I'll put that out.
Thank you very much.
If she does come back, or you find her, just let me know.
I will. Please, if you require somewhere to feed on water yourselves or your mounts while you are on duty, please feel free to knock at the door. The housekeeper Rose I will ask her to help.
You're next door to the chief,
boss.
right?
Yes.
Got it. Kind of like a little glint in his eye as well. Okay.
I'm just gonna choose to ignore that.
Good
Have
evening.
a good evening, Gosman. And I am gonna wander back to the stable and make sure that all the horses are okay before going to bed.
Horse carriage.
It's a stable.
It's a horse garage. So it's a garage for horses. It's a mistranslation from was dwarvish or whatever Mistral.
What?
It's a Mistralism, and it'll stay that way.
Whatever Mistral speaks. It's my own language. It's
It's
druidic.
It's druidic.
Well, I only speak common
Translation.
from
druidic
and dwarvish. So
I don't know. Halibut
Say
says bow tips as well, so I think it's the entirety of the South.
that's a frill skier thing. Okay.
No, Halibut says it.
Oh right.
He's from the South also.
Well, that's just because he's influenced.
Because he's fancy pants and wants to sound like he's from elsewhere.
He's cultured.
True. Just want to sound
Anyway.
not generic, not
So,
default.
is anyone else doing anything? Are you like go to bed?
While while other people are doing all this, like Delan actually just kind of like stays at the table even once like food is done, and is just kind of stays there like for once in his life. Well, I suppose he is kind of thinking of himself. Yeah, of course he is, but like just not in a very Delan fashion. He's clearly very
Quiet.
quiet. Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
much more withdrawn than normal.
I would like to find Solomon.
He's in the
Extra
horse
star.
garage.
Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
A day ago, you wished to discuss something privately with me.
Literally brushing down one of the horses. Just is now the best time. I'm open to this conversation if you are.
Best time is subjective. We don't have much time on our hands most days.
True. How do I... He's just going to actually put everything down and straighten himself up. When we were in those caves, I practiced something that I can do that usually alerts me to some kind of danger. Specifically the undead kind of danger.
Yes.
You were the only thing that flashed up.
He kind of cocks his head. What do you mean?
One of my abilities allows me to detect those who are undead. One who has been brought back from death. Whether that be through necromancy or he kind of lowers his head to you. Divine intervention. You are, to my magic, undead.
He scowls at you. You are mistaken, Solomon Tristan. I merely work with the undead closely. I am not one of them. My sole duty in life is to destroy this undead, to eradicate that type from this earth. You are mistaken.
I'm going to ask you honestly, and I want you to take your emotions out of this question and this answer. Have you ever known your magic to be mistaken?
Kind of looks away from you. No. No.
I'm not saying anything. It is not my place to ask or question or statement. It is just something that's happened. And I felt it important for me to ask you. I do not judge you for whatever. I'm not even going to presume to know that I am entirely correct. It may be something to do with your divine ability that gives an aura of it. I do not
Yes.
presume to know how the
Yes.
divines
You must be
interact
correct.
with the world. But
I cannot be. I have my own mind, soul, blood through my veins, memories. I am controlled by no being.
we are all controlled by a being greater than ourselves.
We are guided by greater beings, not controlled.
Guidance and control are subjective. Can I ask you an honest question, Guy?
Very well.
What is your oldest memory? Can you remember a childhood?
Can.
Can you remember your adulthood?
I can.
And is there a gap anywhere in there?
It does get blurry. But that is common when you live so long.
How old are you?
I stopped counting after 500.
Every elf that I've known has a fairly good recollection of most of their lives.
I am elf. And his wings just kind of unfurl from his back.
And then, again, first time that you're actually showing this rather than it just being a thing
A thing that's there. Just
Yeah, because
Yeah.
up until this point, you're probably assuming that it's magic. Like no one else would. It wouldn't even cross your mind
Yep.
that it was anything but magic.
Yep.
good point. It's a good point, actually.
Yep. It, as far as literally in his diary, it is what, spectral wings, divine intervention? Question mark.
Ah,
This is now. I can see that those are flesh and metal.
mostly metal.
You are of dragon blood.
I am. He kind of, when you say that, he kind of like recognizes himself again and kind of snaps into reality, and his wings just disappear. My apologies.
It is fine. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. You'll your peoples are more persecuted than mine often are.
We are comrades. Yes.
Yes.
Good.
This is why I did not want to just blurt this conversation out in front of others. I wanted to talk about it as comrades.
There is much to be concerned about. This is one of them now. No,
You,
it's not true.
it does
It
not
cannot
worry.
be.
It does not worry me, Guy. I know from our time together the kind of man that you are. The only thing that concerns me is if you've been lied to about what you are.
She would never.
I hope for your sake that she never has. But the will of the divine is quite often not ours to question.
Do not question it.
I am not.
But it simply cannot be true. Been hunting these things for hundreds of years. To be one of them?
From fighter to a fighter,
Impossible.
what better thing to hunt an undead than something that doesn't proc their worry like another undead? You don't set off any alarms for them. Have you ever found it easy to sneak up on them? And you're besides your gesture to your flip flops.
I do not sneak.
No, me neither. It's gonna point towards like a bench or something and just invite you to sit down with him.
So just so you're aware, you're just in the street now.
Well, we're in the garage.
Horse garage.
Yeah. It's something to sit on inside the horse garage.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Like a couple of barrels. I was
like a
like, do you
couple of
want to sit on
barrels
the
or something.
bench that's on the street? Like,
There'd be like a bucket or something, wouldn't there?
Yeah, I was imagining something like the something you sit on to reshoe the horses or something like that. But it's fine. We'll sit in a barrel.
yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay.
He reluctantly sits down, letting go some of his anger for more confusion and worry. I don't know how good your insight is. I'm just saying this.
Yeah.
I can't really emote this with a mask on.
Yeah. For what it's worth, whether it's true or not, whether my worries are completely unfounded or not, please know that I only say this out of concern for you, not for fear or worry. I would like to consider you, even though we have known each other a short time, a friend. And I would quite like that friendship to continue to develop. But I am of the opinion that there are no secrets amongst friends. You may withhold information, like I choose not to specifically speak about things. That is fine, but is different from finding out a piece of information and then not telling that person.
There is no information that I hold beneficial to you.
And I am fine with that.
About my person.
It's been a little over a week, but I think I've gotten to know the kind of person that you are.
And you, Solomon Tristan.
I'm not going to push anything. But I would just like you to know that if you do want to ever speak with anyone that is of this plane, then my door is always open.
That is appreciated.
And you may be honest
Good.
now, but would you like
Good
to
for
be
you.
left? Thank you. Would you like to be left alone for a while?
As you say that, are you looking at Guy? Sorry,
Yes.
camera glitched out.
Yes, he has not stopped making eye contact with you the entire time, which is unusual for Solomon.
He looks down at his hands, and you see one of his hands turn draconic, and his nails lengthen and become sharp points of copper, and he drags them over his other hand and arm, causing blood to split open. And with another motion, he glides the same hand that caused him pain over his wounds, and they just knit back together. It is impossible. I will be left alone now. And he gets up and walks away.
Solomon will get back up and walk over to Atlas, start feeling around, and go, "Why are you the most complicated person in my life?" Scene.
Scene!
Lush. I was wondering when that was going to come up. I was like, oh,
Have had time!
Mm-hmm.
There's been no
no.
time!
Oh, oh,
Everything was either exploding or being killed.
that's fair. That's the first time that you haven't had to do that. So awesome.
Yep.
Go back, whoosh into the house where Delan has been all melancholic. So I'm gonna say Rose has gone home. What?
He's so Delan is so preoccupied he doesn't even like sleazily flirt. Like it's a big deal.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, like, if you were the only one there, she was just like, just say, like, I'm going home.
Okay, get back safe.
See,
Another weird statement for
tomorrow
Delan.
morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after a while this was happening, I guess Delan would be there for a bit.
I was going to say, if nobody has gone see Delan in this time while Solomon is opening the door to come back in, he'll be...
I would see like
No,
5 minutes
so I
before
was
that,
gonna
you see
say,
Guy walk upstairs in a
so
huff.
while you two are having this conversation,
Okay,
like,
oh,
these guys only
while,
live
okay.
like round the corner. So while you're doing that, like, not even bothering knocking, Fletch walks in
Oh shit.
and she is like, she kind of comes in like, you're the only one there, because those two are in the horse carriage.
Yeah.
The Mistral's in the back. Yeah. She's like, oh, I was told that I was gonna be like training someone or something.
Oh, yeah, that's gee. Remember the young lad that was with the Solomon, the big guy? He doesn't actually look up from the table. He's still actually just kind of like tapping on the table. Yeah, we're going away tomorrow. He really wants the lad to be trained. I think
Oh.
he thinks you, and he does eventually, like, in talking, it kind of brings him out of that and looks up at her and he's like, I think he kind of thinks that you're a mighty warrior to train him. I don't know if your hand-to-hand skills are as good as your bow skills, then absolutely.
Like a bit, but not. I mean, if he wants to learn how to shoot a bow,
Absolutely, I
I can
wouldn't
do
think
that.
it'd be perfect for him. Like, he will come back and he'll be much better. If you know anyone that could train him hand to hand, that you'd recommend, speak to Solomon. I think he's in the the stable.
The
But
what?
yeah, don't worry about it.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, like, he will want to get the guy trained up. He's fragile, so to be honest, I think he'd be the best person to train him. At the bow, he'd be at the back. He'd be further from danger. So,
But the kid that's super tall,
that's the one.
he's fragile.
Well, for the kind of things that we have started putting him into, the
Oh.
poor kid's been in more danger in the last week than he has his entire life. It's a wonder he's still here. But yeah, Solomon really wants him to get trained for combat. Like I said, like, I can't think of anyone better to teach him with a bow. So if you could do that while we're gone, that'd be much appreciated. And he just kind of goes
Okay.
back
I
to
guess.
staring at the
I guess so.
staring at the table.
Okay. I guess so. She kind of goes to walk away and is like, turns around and is like, are you like drunk or something?
I fucking wish. No, I'm not. But yeah, we gotta go somewhere tomorrow. I don't particularly. I'm not welcome there. I mean, I know that's hard to believe.
Kind of shrugs a bit.
But
Sure.
yeah, and he's just staring at the table still. He's like, my dad's sick, and he might not make it.
Oh. So you're going there tomorrow?
Yeah.
She kind of hovers awkwardly and isn't sure whether she should sit down or not.
I
And
did.
it's like,
Was she, Bree? Remind me. Is she actually
yeah.
Hans's son or daughter?
Yeah, Hans' daughter. She looks to be
Like half
'cause
sister
Hans.
to Rose.
No. They are both Hans's kids.
Yeah.
He's human. Rose looks more human-like. But Fletch is clearly more dwarf-like.
Oh, right. Okay.
And an albino.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
will decide to just noisily pull out a chair and sit down and kind of just bump onto the table. And you can see the albino, like she had, I think, what did I put? She had like purple eyes, is it? You can see on the thing.
Purpley pink eyes.
Purpley pink eyes. And it's like, sorry, Karen.
Yeah, he kind of like picks himself up, picks his head up a little bit. Yeah, we've got to go back, and just might be a bit of a difficult situation. We didn't part on good terms.
But if he's sick, you want to see him, he would want to see you, like, right?
I want to see him, I guess.
That's something.
Yeah, it sure is something.
So if that's the case, then he'll probably want to see you.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. Yeah, so Solomon will be in the stable. I think you talk to him in there.
All right. Okay.
Has like
Thanks.
sudden realization of revealing the real him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. She sort of bangs her hands down on the table and gets up. And you probably don't notice. Do you watch where she goes, or?
Yes. Yeah. The noise would kind of be like.
But yeah, no. She goes into the kitchen bit, and into like what?
Stealing my god.
Stealing apples.
Apples.
No. She goes into like the pantry, and she kind of like rummages around, and then she takes that. She brings back a bottle and she puts it down on the table, and is like, "My dad thinks I don't know, but this is where he keeps the moonshine." And also has an apple in her hand.
And yeah, Delan does actually laugh at laugh at that.
I mean, it's there if you want it. Brings back like they wouldn't be glasses, would they? Like tankards.
Yeah.
Fucking full tankard of moonshine. Jesus Christ.
Good lord.
That's all I could find. I don't know.
We got a cure for blindness.
I do. On hand.
There if you want.
Thank you.
I mean, she kind of brought like 2 tankards out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
No,
awkwardly like
he'll pour two.
eats her apple.
He'll pour two shots.
Tankard shots.
Down in one.
Bleh. And then she will be like, "To family. Complicated, but somewhat lovable family."
Rude.
I think so. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Probably talking about her own, so.
Yes. But yeah. He'll cheers that and a neck.
At least ask her out on a date first.
Oh, God.
Fuck's sakes. I don't think dates a Delance thing.
Ugh.
I'm on a bunch of them with Mistral.
At least not as far as Mistral's aware.
The lad has such a thing for
Unaware.
dwarves.
Does
Yeah,
he?
yeah, he
Or
does.
success rate with
yeah,
dwarves.
he does.
Wow.
Like towering over women.
Oh,
Okay.
likes looking straight down
Anyway.
at them.
It's at
Is
this
that
moment.
scene?
It's at this moment you hear a door slam and you see Guy in the corner of your eye walk upstairs in a huff.
Does he need some moonshine? Do you would?
And then if Jasmine then goes to the stable, then Delan would get another cup and take the bottle and go.
She is aware that she should, but she doesn't. She sits with the moonshine.
Oh, okay.
And until you like want her to go. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
I think like at that point you would kind of see Guy go upstairs and be like, Guy also has to go, and I think we should probably go and see how he's doing as well. It's a bit weird for all of us.
Is his dad sick? What kind of sick?
I don't know. But
Wait, is this a thing where like you could get sick?
yeah. If we go, well,
Oh.
we're going there, so might not be back for a while. I'd really appreciate it if you just the kid's a little bit on the naive side. I don't want you to be like a babysitter and all that, but just make sure he's doing all right. If we're gone for a long time.
I will. It'll take a
really
while to train him anyway.
Yeah. Well.
And you know, my sister is like that, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of used to it.
Well, I don't think it'll take as long as you think, considering what happened when we went up against each other.
Oh, and I beat you.
Sure.
Literally beat you though, so.
You did. You did. Which is why he couldn't be in better hands when it comes to learning how to use a bow.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I will definitely try my best.
I better not take up any more of your time on go and see how my brother's doing.
Yeah. Hide that when you're finished with it. See you when you get back.
Thank you.
She doesn't go outside. She goes out through the front door.
And yeah, and then I'll take the bottle and another cup and go up and see. We don't have to RP that at all, and then go up and see, and just go in and have a drink with Guy. I think if Guy is willing.
If he is willing, I can kind of have three guesses to what Doran wants to do, but yeah.
You've never ever seen Guy drink alcohol before, but he accepts your drink.
Well, oh yeah, that's a good point. So I would have got like a carafe of water as well, and gone, but would have having seen the way he walked up the stairs, would have first offered the thing, thinking it would be refused.
Yeah. So yeah, in the 2 years or so that you've known him, that like he's never touched a drop of alcohol.
And on seeing him take the first sip, I'm kind of like,
what is this? My apologies. It's been quite a while since I've partaken.
It's all right. It's that. I guess it's that kind of night.
His eyes wide. Are you all right, Delan?
No. I'm not sure what I'm more scared of. Going back there and them killing me, or going back there and them not killing me.
Well, I can guarantee one of them is not going to happen.
Right, gonna strike me down where I stand if no one shoots.
That would be quite a twist,
Right.
wouldn't it, friend?
It would. It would. Thank you. This ain't easy for you either, I can imagine.
No, tomorrow will be. How do they say it? A bitch.
They do. God, look at that. You're taking one sip of moonshine. You're already talking like a sailor.
I feel my liberty slipping.
Oh, look out.
I am a quite powerful spellcaster. This probably is not good. He drinks again. Takes another sip.
Or an eye-opener.
I will be with you, Delan. Every step of the way, if you wish.
You always have been. Yeah, I'll always appreciate you for that.
He kind of just puts a hand on your shoulder, squeezes it.
He's definitely not feeling emotions.
I'm shipping these two, to be honest.
It's a bromance.
It's
Platonical.
a shit fest.
I could make such a crude joke right now, but I'm going to restrain.
I don't know. Anyway, you caught the slip of the tongue a minute ago. Like, anyway.
Slip of the what? Sorry.
You'll have to go back and watch the VOD. Anyway, unless you've got any particular points, I think that's quite a nice scene moment to just have them share a drink.
Under the moonlight.
Obvs.
Next scene is at 3 o'clock in the morning. Then, where Guy is just running naked through the street.
Still has his flip flops and mask on though.
He just flip flops.
Flip flops, mask, and like an open robe where he's just like
Aw.
flip flop, flip flop, flip flop.
I want to see that
Some random woman on the street just be like,
Is
was that the thing between us?
You actually hear three things flip
That would
flopping.
fucking hurt, man. What are you talking about? Jesus.
Yeah.
Thank you, Phil. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Flip flop slap, flip flop slap, flip flop slap.
You guys. It's truth. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Guy, did you want to do anything?
No, I'll end it there. I'm good ending it there.
You just gonna go to sleep? Or you gonna...
He's gonna stare at the moon quite drunkenly for a while, and then fall asleep.
I was expecting
the drunkest commune ever.
something.
Like, did you lie to me?
Oh yeah, he's there.
You to do a commune or whatever.
I was planning to, but now he's like somewhat tipsy and drunk, and he thought it's not a good idea.
Yeah, don't drink and cast.
That's the best idea when you either drink and cast or text, like drink text.
I'll drink send Solomon. What are you doing to me? What are you doing?
I love you, man.
I hate you, but I love you. You're so kind.
Open the door slightly. That works, bud.
Oh.
Cloud. But no, yeah, I will cast. I will do it as a ritual.
Drunk commune.
So it's not dry. It's like it's only had like. How long was he with you, Dylan?
Oh,
It's
again,
moonshine.
we weren't
It's
drinking a
moonshine.
Like,
tumbler
literally
of moonshine. We
one-
were drinking a tank
One
of
drink.
moonshine.
That's...
Of moonshine, Bree. Like drinking a pint of
Well,
vodka.
I know. Hans made it himself. Botanical.
Botanical, yes.
So like
Fucking
67
elderflower moonshine.
proof.
What was that, Ben?
Like 60-70% proof, but then bloody Phil brought the goddamn elderflower back into it.
Sorry.
We'd let that die, Phil.
Nope.
Never.
Elderflower moonshine.
Bringing it back.
Yum.
Probably what the wine tasted like.
It's a
Yeah, man.
moonshine liqueur.
Exactly. He made it out of his own plants in the garden. It was very nice. I don't know how to make moonshine, but he added plants.
He's
so.
got a rusty bathtub in
Toilet
the garden
wine.
as well.
Toilet wine.
Fuck. Alright. Jeez. Let me think of some. Okay. Jeez.
But yeah, also, while you're thinking, Kat, you messaged me about you were nature shopping in your own shop.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, AKA to you non-Southerners, I guess. I harvested some plants from the garden.
Hands would be so livid.
It's my own section of plants that I've been tending. The ones I was chatting
Her
with
own
earlier.
aisle.
You've been tending
got
less
my
than a
own
week. It's been less than a week. What's grown in less than a week?
Whatever I bloody well want to grow.
That's fair. You are a druid and very powerful
I was
and
going to say,
scary.
do you have plant growth? Is this a...
Something like that, yeah.
Probably. And like wither and bloom, is that a thing? I don't know.
That does damage as well.
Ah, well, there you go.
Yeah, no, not that one.
Just some poor
But there is something I think
randomness.
that like makes plants grow.
It is
Plant growth.
literally called plant growth.
Like yeah, plant growth, not petrifying growth. Spike growth.
No.
Anyway, yeah.
If
So
it's a hedge.
I used what's it called? Kibble's
Yeah.
crafting compendium,
Yes.
which gave me enough stuff to make an antitoxin according to that as well.
Cool.
So if I do that, that is a D20. DC 13. I rolled a 6, but it's plus proficiency and use my wisdom stats. So that's plus 10. 16, so I passed. And it's only the one roll because it only takes 2 hours, so I have an antitoxin, I guess.
Good.
Yay. Might not be that helpful because it doesn't cure, it just prevents.
Well, you can have it before you go in or something. That
Yeah.
would be useful. Yeah.
Okay, I have my 3 questions.
I have to read the spell every time. Let me do that. Okay. It says that you may not get an answer if there's a... Did you do it before a long
Unclear.
rest last time?
Technically, yes.
This day.
This day, yeah. You have to roll on it's like a 20% chance. Is it the 20% chance on the second one or a third one?
You cast spell 2 or more times before finishing your long rest.
So the second one.
Second one? Okay.
There is a cumulative 25% chance for each casting after the first that you get no answer. The GM makes this roll in secret. So am I... Oh, wait, fucking dice.
If you roll
So am I
D100,
rolling? If I
And
get...
If you get a 25 or below.
Okay.
Do I feel a connection?
What are you thinking about when you're trying to commune?
Thinking about what Solomon said, how it can't be true, how it shouldn't be true. What am I? Have I been living a lie for the past 400 years? Am I a free being? Am I my own person? Am I my own person?
Solomon, what have you done?
Are those the questions you would have asked?
I have 3 questions. That was a lot of. I threw a shotgun at you.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to be specific, it's is what Solomon said were true?
Yeah.
Do I have free will? Do I have a soul?
Okay, cool. It's me, so I rolled below 25.
Ah,
I rolled a 20. So you ask these questions over and over in your head, and you almost feel that connection that you usually get, and then it fades away. You don't get it.
kind of shakes his head. Damn it. Damn it! Damn it! He just punches the floor.
You hear it from above.
Why? Why couldn't you just leave me there? What do you need me for? And I look at the moon as I say that. My apologies. The drink is getting. And he stops looking at the moon and goes to bed.
And the moonshine is, like you said, it's getting to you. It's gone to your head. The room sort of starts spinning. You're just lying there with the moon coming in. And you know that moment where you're just about falling asleep? Where you are not totally sure whether you are awake or asleep, or if you're dreaming or things. You kind of, as you're falling asleep, you kind of realize that maybe you're not lying on your mattress, you're lying on the floor, or the makeshift mattress that you've made. But the floor is actually not the wood that you're used to sleeping on. You look down, you're on you're lying on like dirt. You look up and you're not in your attic anymore. You are in a place where you recognize is a place in Maberley that you've been. And you are completely alone. It's quiet, deserted, empty. It's quite grey. There's no sun. You're not sure what time of day it is. It's just grey. So grass.
Kind of reaches up and grabs his head.
You definitely have a headache, Bruin.
Hmm.
As you're lying there in this scene, you see this like fog roll in, but it's not like normal fog. It's kind of like gray fog, and then it changes into black, deep black fog, almost like smoke. And it rolls in, and it sort of engulfs you. You remember that time. You remember that this is not what happened then. And out from the thick fog, you see this form of a woman, a female form, stepping out in a quite an elaborate black dress that almost looks like it's made of the fog. You can't tell the difference between what's fog and what's clothing and what's her. She has dark hair, pale skin. You know this is Kumtia. You feel it.
My eyes widen like fucking saucers.
Yeah.
If I'm wearing my mask, I take it off.
Yeah. Yes, you're wearing a mask.
I take it off and put it aside. I bow my head.
Guy. Brother Guy. My
Yes.
cleric. I felt that you had questions. And I
Sorry.
thought it best they get answered.
Thank you.
You are probably my loyalist, my most loyal cleric. Yeah.
Like a short circuit happens in his brain.
And you deserved answers. Ask your questions, and I will answer.
Thank you. So coming such a can only apologize. Can only make excuses for myself. He bows his head again. But if you may, you bring me back here, where we first met. Why?
Because this is the moment that it changed for you. You must not apologize for emotion. It is a mortal thing to feel emotion, and what sets mortals apart from every other being.
Emotion is what made me lay here. And he stands and looks back to where he was laying down in the grass, in the dirt.
You see your own body.
And I assume like a fuck ton of blood.
From what? Yeah, a much younger as it were.
Emotion. What? Me up that. Is that not so?
What was your question? Sorry.
Emotion is what ends me like that. Is that not so? Is unrestraining myself cause this?
It is not just emotion. It is the drive. But emotion brought you back. And emotion has carried you this far. Whether you believe it or not.
He thinks back to like his last moments. What ended him in this position he sees himself in currently. You're right. My need to right the wrongs I committed was what kept me alive. Until you intervened and finished bringing me back. I've forgotten that fact.
It's that emotion that I was drawn to.
How could I have been so blind? My eyes closed for so long. Thank you.
You asked your questions. The
Yes.
things you wish to know.
Did you hear them?
I did. I hear many things.
Is it true what Solomon Vetrasan said? Am I undead? Could that be?
In a way. Yes. But you see, not all undead are bad. Undead. Undead are what populate my plane. Mostly.
That's where they belong.
It is where they belong.
And undead being on the material plane goes against everything you've written, correct?
Somewhat. Yes. You are technically undead. Or rather, you are not in possession of your own soul. Which is another question.
It was. He rubs at his scar that he has on his chest.
In order for me to bring you back and for you to serve as my cleric, there was a need for me to take possession of your soul.
Then it's he's almost fighting himself on this. Then it's where it needs to be. It's in the right place.
It is safe. I hope you don't see ill of me.
I could never. What does that mean? I thought souls were intricate parts of a being. Without one, I am confused.
You are you. Your soul was somewhat tainted. You can believe that. Yes.
Yes. I look down at my corpse. Tainted is one word for it.
Hmm. But you are you. And you have thrived for years without it. You have not a soul, but a part of me and your faith. You are you. You think like you. You feel like you. And you believe deeply.
I
You
do.
have free will. And it's your choice to follow me is what powers your being.
I cannot ever show my gratitude. Thank you, my lady. And you see tears start welling in his eyes. Without you, I would be remembered as this. Thank you for allowing me a second chance, a third chance, to right the wrongs I have committed. I can never repay that debt. For as long, however long, my life will give me.
Brother Guy.
He bows his head.
She kind of comes closer until she's here. You will repay the debt. You have already.
I may rest soon.
What's that?
I may rest soon.
You may rest soon. But not yet.
He just starts crying.
And she kind of puts her hand, it looks very skeletal, see now, and points at your chest with like the scar.
Hmm.
You will not be ready to go until your soul is restored.
How will I restore it?
Kind of smiles. You will find out. And as she touches your chest, touches it harder and pushes you back, and you fly through the fog and wake up. It's about 3 a.m. at this point, and you wake up. Massive headache.
Yes, my lady. He just kind of bows his head at the moon. He just stays there. He just stays there. As I snort and cry all over the place. Oh, fuck.
Emotions and dragons.
Emotions and dragons.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Do you need a minute?
I need several. I need several minutes. Oh,
would that be a good
fuck.
place to take a break?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh.
I'll just take 5 minutes. We'll come back in a minute.
Nice.
This is why I put the makeup on every day, even though you don't see it.
Ah, fantastic. Yeah, all right, if you don't mind, take a quick break. We'll be back in about 5.
Take a quick break. All right.
Bye.
Back
It's
again.
getting worse.
That wasn't even a number
This-
that time.
This is Act 3.
I don't know why
Essentially,
Capri Suns give me so
it's
much
got
comfort.
serious. Doran has a Capri Sun, so we know that we're on the strong stuff now.
Mhm.
I don't know why it brings me so much comfort.
Simpler times.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
I haven't had enough alcohol for that conversation.
Have a Capri Sun.
Have a Capri Sun.
Do you guys remember when Freddos were like 5?
Oh no! Oh, no, can we not?
Anyway, we're not doing that. But yeah, so that was a super emotional moment. I am kind of glad I made my player cry. But yeah, unless anyone else wants to do something, you have a long rest. Yes, actually,
Did we level up?
I feel like I've leveled
in
up.
emotional.
Emotionally, I
Emotional
feel like
level, you gain another level in emotional level. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it's morning. And you guys want to do some stuff before you go. Mainly, go and get some stuff. Shopping and stuff.
just to confirm, do I lose a level of exhaustion?
Yeah, you
Okay.
do. Yeah.
Down to
I
2,
mean, you're
baby.
pretty
forgot you're exhausted.
hungover, but it's okay.
I am
Huge
gonna go
headache.
down. I'm gonna go downstairs with my cloak all the way down. I'm gonna try and find Solomon at some point.
Yeah,
Solomon
just let me know.
Solomon will be down there with Rose, helping
Yeah.
prepare breakfast.
So yeah, Fletch came with Rose this morning, knowing that you wanted to talk to her. So that's as far as you know. You knew that she was coming back tomorrow. Yeah. Who is having a lion? Who's up for breakfast? Just so I know who's there.
Yeah, Delan
Lion.
will be up
Okay.
this time.
But yeah.
So when Brother Guy comes down, Delan's like, oh boy, I think we had a couple too many there, Brother Guy. Tell you what,
Why are you so loud?
sorry. I tell you what, I had some right weird dreams last night. Oof, I'm telling you.
You would be.
Fletch is in the kitchen, like, God, how much did you drink?
I mean,
Hey,
we can't.
half a cup.
We can't be to blame. You did bring us tankards instead of tumblers.
I don't know. That's the only thing I found. That like, Hans kind of walks in and she's like, and then he walks back out.
But yeah, that was good. I definitely enjoyed that bottle of
I-
wine that I got from a place that wasn't here.
Are you both relatively nearby?
We're in the kitchen. Everybody's in the kitchen. There's a whole group of. There's a meeting in the kitchen.
I haven't had a drink in 450 years. Quite a shock.
Wow.
I've got you. And because I already had this prepared, because I wasn't planning to use it for these guys, but sure, I'm going to be nice.
I mean, they're gonna
cast
get over it.
Lesser Restoration on the both of them, which clears intoxication and will stop them from having hangovers.
Boo. You suck.
Oh, I do not know why people complain about that so much. It's over quite quickly.
All right. Thank you for that, Solomon of Etristan.
Oh, yes, thank you, Solomon.
Did you just do a thing that gets rid of hangovers?
Yes.
He really is magic.
Wow.
As
Mental note made.
Yeah, literally arms deep in the water inside is like, want to see magic to see how good I clean these plates.
Yeah.
It's just grumble, prestidigitation my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that very often around here.
Elbow grease, motherfuckers.
Oh, you wanted to talk about training the boy?
Yes. We'll turn and accidentally splash.
Ugh.
Uh, uh,
It's because you're like way taller than her, just kind of splash in the face. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
You know I'm an archer though, yeah?
I cast guidance on Solomon.
Thank
For social
Um,
situations.
you. Yes, of course, I completely understand that. It's not your archery skill that I am asking you to.
Oh, he told
I
me it was.
Oh, well, I mean, if you would like to show him the ins and outs of a bow, by all means. But it is more so I have watched your form, and when you've been running here and there, you seem to pride yourself on your physical fitness. Yes?
Delan is
No?
just
Yep.
Delan is just grinning at her.
Yeah, she kind of does side eye at Delan like usually comes from him.
There's there's no
No, I
flirting
know.
about this. It's just
No, I
matter of
know,
fact.
but she's just like
And he is not seen it as that. Like,
I know.
just,
That's
oh no, no,
why she's
like,
kind of looking at Delan like,
she's
you
just
heard
like,
this, right? um. But yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Sure. I'm fit.
yes.
You
So
certainly
what
are.
It is true.
Another side eye. Okay.
what I am requesting is that you ensure that he does his training regime every day,
Mhm.
and for that I will pay you for the month.
All right. Cool. I can do
It,
that.
as I understand it, it is the going rate is 1 gold per day.
Sure.
In that time, I would like you, if you could, to find him somewhere in the arena that he can train with hand-to-hand combat. If you are proficient, if you are not, then
Well, that's fine. I know a guy.
put it to my tab. Is that a thing you have here? Tabs
Can do, yeah. More like favors, but yeah.
that works just so. There is also a fund that I will be leaving in the care of Rose. Would you mind taking him to get outfitted for a gambeson along with a breastplate? Ideally steel, but we'll take iron steel mix if needs be. A 2.5 warhammer. Probably something weighted on the one side, as he is more than likely used to swinging it.
I'd like to think that Delan is behind Solomon's eye line. So as he's doing this, he's looking at Fletch and just like pretending to fall asleep.
And a good sturdy shield, ideally. I'd say ideally fully metal, but whatever the boy can carry with the warhammer and its own breastplate.
Okay.
He's a strong young
That
lad.
sounds like a really cool shopping trip that I am down with.
Yes. Yes, that's about it.
Are you
Okay.
forgetting something, Solomon?
I forget something.
He pulls out 1 gold and hands it to Rose. Do not forget the turtle bomb wax.
The wax. Yes, thank you. Yes. Please, thank you, Brother Gee. Please ensure that he gets this specific wax so he can maintain his equipment correctly. And he'll just
Got it.
literally look over her to Morthan as he's coming down the stairs and go, "You better keep up your training, boy."
I'll make sure he does and puts the wax on.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax off. Every day.
Every day. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Make it all shiny and...
Yes. Bed made, cleans up after himself, helps around the house, does his exercises, trains.
Okay.
And he's gonna literally about face and immediately see that Delan is immediately behind him.
Yeah, Delan is in the midst of like mocking asleep, and then decides to put his hand down really quickly.
And then behind Solomon is like...
And then we'll just...
Oh,
Rose.
teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, Solomon.
Rose.
Hi, yes.
If it's okay with you, I would very much like you to treat him as when he is not training, he has to do what you say. Any errands you need run, any housework that needs doing, he is to follow your orders.
Oh.
Please do not let your father take too much advantage of that.
Oh, I'm not really. Okay, I guess. I usually do that.
I know.
That stuff. Okay.
But he needs to learn to be able to do it himself.
This is going to be an amazing holiday for Rose.
Yeah, nah, it's something that she's not used to. Okay, cool. Sure. I mean, I'll try. I will show him the best places to get all the stuff, and then might even teach him to cook. If he has the time. More fun is like, okay.
Is your father's in the garden, correct?
He should be, probably. Yeah.
Literally, he's gonna just, thank you. He's just gonna walk straight out the door. Hans!
Yeah, he's tending to some flowers.
Guidance turns him into a very different person.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Bless. He's actually better at social.
I mean, I only have to admit it.
He doesn't know that.
It's fine. When he gets outside, it kind of goes away.
There's the Hans!
Oh.
Ooh.
But yeah, Rose cooks you breakfast at the same time. And yeah, Flash is like, holy shit, I have a work to do. I guess.
I mean, I'm essentially paying her a year's wage.
Oh yeah, I know. And she's just like, wow. Yeah, have to go and buy some plate armor that is insanely expensive.
Yep.
Looks at her like secondhand, like leather armor stuff. She's like, yeah, might be able to get a new set. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep, and basically...
What did you say?
Who?
Oh, some quip from Phil.
Oh no, he just said absolutely.
Yeah, the last thing is that she's just gonna be walking up to Hans and basically just asking him, could he teach the boy about, like edible flowers and whatever else. Like, he's gonna try and bond with Hans a little bit over flowers.
Yeah. Sure. You point out a couple of flowers that you know. And then like he softens a little bit while he's talking.
I can imagine he literally just walks up to him and goes, Daisy, Magnolia, Tulip.
Dandelion.
Hyacinth. Yeah.
The last dandelion.
Ow. I mean, you don't have to eat the flowers. But
Tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's everything for Solomon, apart from when we actually leave.
I have one thing I do before we want to leave, but it requires everyone to be in one place. So we will do it before we leave.
okay.
Ooh.
Um.
Also, can I retcon and say that I cast Greater Restoration on Guy before resting? Before all the moonshine
You do
shenanigans?
require. You do know you need 100 gold worth of diamond dust.
Yeah. Yeah, I got loads of money.
I wish I had.
And then there's me taking a loan.
I mean, I don't have enough to buy all the stuff I think that you were trying to buy just now, but
No, I know.
so yeah, if that's fine, then Guy loses a level of exhaustion as well.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I forgot that you're exhausted, so I would have done it before.
Awesome. Now I only have one left. Oh, shit.
Yeah, now you're only a little bit less useful.
Yeah. God, spellcasting's a bitch when you don't have spell slots.
Oh no.
Oh, there we
For the
go.
rest of you who
Mistral will eventually get up and go downstairs for breakfast, and then I think that's we're all in.
Thank you, by the way.
That's where all we're all in the kitchen now. Oh no, Solomon is in the back.
And Delan has gone shopping.
Fucking shopping. Ugh.
Welcome to join me.
Man, wait.
Say that
Introduce
to
you
Miss.
Al.
Or Fletch. Oh no, choices. But
Oh dear.
do you know where you're going, Dalan? Or are you asking a local?
Would I have any ideas on that kind of thing? I'd know like Al's place, like to stop in there.
We did this last time. I think there was like 3 different places, but I think
Oh,
did you
yeah.
only find one of them or something?
He only
Roll
decided to go
a-
to the low one.
I feel like I think didn't I choose to go to the cheapest one?
Probably. Can I just point out, has anybody rolled anything today?
We did insight,
Insight and insight.
Yeah.
Insight.
and
That's
I've
it.
done gathering and potion making.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
RP,
I don't think
baby.
that was on stream.
RP.
I don't think we rolled anything
yeah.
last time though.
And somehow I'm the most tired that I've ever been.
Yeah. Emotions, really takes it out of you.
Okay.
All right, Dalan, roll a history check to see if you know well enough to know where to go.
Oh, maybe.
Should have taken Mistral with you.
I'm perfectly willing to. Yeah, no, that is 16.
Okay. I mean, I'm pushing Fletch, but that's fine.
No, I ship Solomon and Fletch.
Shut up.
Solomon's
What was
taken.
that? Solomon is taken.
To the bank.
And if Dalan is bothered, you could ask for someone to help with knowing where to go. But with a 16, you pretty much know where to go. So you can go there.
Yeah, so I would go to Al's again and see if she has anything like that, and then I would go to the more upmarket place that I know, basically,
Yeah.
just to try and
You,
get as many as are available.
yeah. So Al has. So this is Allison, right? Al's chemistry.
Yeah.
Alchemy, yeah.
Alchemy. Al's chemi. Uh,
You
So
keep
yeah,
saying Al, and all I can think of is Al's toy barn from Toy Story 2.
yeah, Al's toy barn. She is. But yeah, she get. What was it you after again? Antitoxin? Not
Potions
antitoxin.
of
Potion.
like of cure disease and
Deep.
of vitality.
Okay.
It's anyone though.
Hmm?
Or potion of vitality, I think, is a spenny one because it's quite rare.
Yeah.
But I think it does exhaustion and cures disease. It gives you pep.
Okay. What are the chances of this being here in this tiny shop? Not much. Not much at all. And the other one, I've forgotten. What? I've forgotten what you wanted again.
Cure disease, basically.
Cure disease. How thing is that?
Is there one?
Vitality.
I mean, Skyrim came up, so D and D. Potion of vitality is the one that comes up.
Yep.
Actually.
I googled it earlier. I was
Oh.
like, how can you cure disease without spells?
Yeah.
Surely there's a potion for it.
Oh, so that is the only potion for it. Okay.
Yeah, and it's a big boy.
Boo. Well, very well. Let's...
I'm looking at my bone.
What was the one that you tried to share? I said I could see there's an antidote, but I can't see what it says underneath.
Yeah. So will end the effects of the poisoned condition. And on any ongoing stuff as well.
But not disease?
No, poison.
Yeah, if it's anti-venom, it's to do with poison.
It's antidote.
Antidote.
Oh.
But then antitoxin, which is the one I've given you, does... It helps you not get poisoned. Oh, and to recover from it as well. It's just an advantage on saving throws.
Bugs. Loaf of sight, amazing. Okay. They're all poisons. I don't think you want them.
The opposite.
The opposite of this.
If you drink it
Yeah,
upside down, will it cure it?
You do find a antidote against poison if you want one, but you don't find the potion of vitality. She does mention though that she does have some more unlabeled bottles. She
Miss,
knows how much
you
you
wanna-
like them from last time. Where's your friend? She likes them.
Where's your sucker? I mean friend.
Sure
She
thing. Do you know what?
appreciates
How much are they going for?
It's the same as before. 5 for 100 gold or something.
I don't know what the fuck I said before. Whatever you paid last time.
So 20 gold each.
Can I get 2?
Sure.
So, was that 40 gold off?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I have two randoms.
Yeah, you pick one that is in quite a nice round bottle, and it's red liquid on the inside. It doesn't really look like the healing potions though. It looks like kind of thicker, a bit more like wine.
Ooh.
You also pick up a. Hold up. Looking through our book.
I was going to say, is there any chance that there's any endurance balm anywhere?
I mean, it's a bomb, and you haven't told Dalan you're looking for it. So
I know. I'm
it's
trying
a
to.
It's a bottle. It is. So
I mean, I can give you a potion that we've got.
um,
My suggestions are the ones on page 86. Right?
Wow, what an interesting book you guys are looking for. Through.
Yeah, what
oh
book
God.
is this?
Yeah, Phil, where can you get a book like this?
Well, it's funny you say that because I haven't opened the notepad with all my links in. But
What's that, Phil? You can get it at fumblefolks.com/shop.
/shop, that is absolutely true.
Wow.
um,
You can also get it on Etsy? Question mark?
Yes.
Etsy.
You absolutely can. Look at that. The links
And
are right there.
what's that? And drive through RPG.
Well done, Doran.
That's quite
Um,
right.
uh, yes. You also pick another one that is in a round bottle, and it's a white silver, and it kind of is quite thin looking. Let me slosh it.
Ooh. I don't have either of those.
No,
Interesting.
no, you don't.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's those two.
Very well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm
Oh,
really on the lookout for something that will help help people that are sick. Do you know anywhere else that I could look for something like that?
I can try the expensive ones. But they're not any better, obviously.
Yeah. No, I'll do that. But don't worry. I'll always be coming back to you, Al.
What a charmer. Of course you will.
Of course I will. You do the best deals in the whole damn city.
Exactly. Where else could you get a random bunch of potions?
Exactly.
We haven't tried
I
any of
sort
them
of
yet.
I swill the red one. I say exactly. This could be absolutely anything. It's
Pretty sure that is genuine wine. But hey,
Uh-uh.
who knows?
hey, well, that's a potion of happiness right there. All right. All right. I'll see you next time, Al. All right. Take care of yourself.
See ya.
I give her a little wink. I give her a little wink, and off I go.
Absolutely. Okay. Cool. You go to another store. Is that way around? Yeah. You go to the next store. So there's like three different types. There's like a expensive, medium, and a cheap.
Yeah.
So you've been to the cheap one. You go into the medium one, and you don't find it there. They're sold out. They did have one, but they've sold out. And yeah, you're like, oh, for fuck's sakes, I'm gonna have to go to the expensive one. And then you go there and you do find it.
But how much?
How much is it?
What's-
Is the question.
What's the damage?
It's the expensive potion in the expensive shop.
Yeah. Let's have a look. There's a cool little website. There's a lot of ads. Oh, Jesus.
Bodes well.
Speaking of ads, what else can you get at fumblefolks.com/shop? Phil?
You can get our beginner's bundle one-shots. There's 3 of them
Beginner's
for level
bundle?
1, 2, and 3. They're perfect for not only if you're a new player, but if you're a new GM.
Why are you sounding embarrassed?
Beginner's bundle? Does that contain 3 books, Phil?
Absolutely does. Relic of the Lost Kingdom, Raiders from Above, and Waters of Life.
Wow, those sound fantastic.
They are, Doran. They are.
Thank you for that. Sweet ad break. I found it. You're not gonna like it. It's 1,000.
1,000. I can understand that, Sora, madam, but it's kind of dire consequences that I need this for you. Obviously I don't think we've met. I'm Delan. I'm one of the heroes of Heed.
I mean, you assumed it was a lady so you could flirt, but it's a guy, and
no,
he's just
absolutely
no,
still,
okay, good.
Still laying it on thick.
It's a guy, and he is absolutely into it. So
I mean, it's kind of serious, and I've been looking all over town to get one of these.
I may have heard of you. Yeah.
Yeah, we've I mean, I take it you got back into the city, okay? Yeah.
I did, because I'm
Excellent.
here and I'm alive.
Yeah, that's really good. Like
Selling you this potion.
It is fantastic. Yes, it was a hectic time yesterday, but I'm glad we got everything sorted out. Get you guys back home safe.
My hero.
Thank you. You know, I don't need I don't need that kind of praise, citizen. You know, I just need to know that everybody's safe.
I want you to roll a persuasion for this whole situation, please. Just how persuade, like, oh god. Have you got a natural one? Because that would make my day.
No, I wish I had, but no, it's 17, so that is 29. That is
Holy shit.
fucking 9.
Well, he definitely does know who you are then.
He definitely is into it.
Definitely is into it.
And a crowd of fans start gathering outside the shop.
Oh my god. Like, I do know who you are. Can you please sign my arm?
Absolutely. Will just produces a Sharpie quill from nowhere. Look.
You hear a message in your head. The land people are dying.
Timothy, I know.
You said arm, and my brain automatically completed to arse.
And I will sign his arm with my autograph signature, not my actual signature.
Absolutely, because that's what we do.
Whoops to that one person we sold a book to. Uh-oh. He's probably got our identities already.
He does now because you've just told him it's your actual signature.
Or have I?
You're a fucking idiot. Oh.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
He's like, oh my god. This is so good. Ruth is gonna go nuts.
I'll tell her I say hi.
I will.
Is Ruth like the name of the owner of the alchemist?
No, it's just a friend.
Oh,
like,
okay.
go. Like my friend Ruth.
Yeah. So, does that get me? What kind of reduction does that get me?
Oh.
I can't wait to make this guy's hero food.
Oh no, he's going to
rolled
become like the
a
annoying
thing.
fan out of Oblivion or something, and just going to keep following
He's
me,
gonna follow you
turning
around.
up. Like,
As long as he keeps getting discounts, I guess.
Oh, I rolled the 100 and 38, and that can be a 38% discount. It's a lot.
Pretty good.
nice.
Yeah, so that makes it 620.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. I'm still not under 3,000. That's great.
You had the money. Just what the fuck, like.
Absolutely, I did, but you know,
How the rich stay
You don't
rich.
have money by pissing it
How
away
the
all
rich
the
stay
time.
rich. Exactly.
yeah, and I'll be like, and I take it that's that. So that's the only one that he's got like that. I will, yeah. Then I guess I'll take my leave, and I'll sort of, if there are like people like that are like, oh my god, is that the land? Like outside, and I'm like, good. You should always get your potions from here. Great service. You have a good day.
But what about Al? Wow. Got it.
I say the
Noted.
same thing about Al when I
Unless-
like she's got what I want.
Unless Al was in the crowd. She doesn't know.
Just
Single
across
tier.
across the road with like the shuttered eyes, like time
Yeah.
goes back, smash cuts back to her in the apothecary, taking a label off of like a poison, and just putting it on the counter with the like nondescript ones, and just putting things saying for Delan on it.
Right, there you go. You've got your.
Yes,
go shit.
yeah.
Cool. Good. Yeah. Go back the house.
It's time for
Lad.
Gee's thing now.
Go by.
Time for Gee's thing.
I have prepared a ritual. I would like it if you all would join.
Yes. And you get back to the house. Silver is also there, so you know.
This spell will allow us to keep track of our life force, any status or ailments that are afflicting us as well. It is called Interdependence. Second level spell. Page? I don't know. Can't remember.
Yeah. Interdependence.
Interdependence.
Page 21.
Page 21. Just found it.
I forgot to pick up a copy of the book. I don't have one. I was too busy
for
selling them.
God's sake. Yeah.
Well,
I
it's
will
okay.
give
You
you
can
one
get it from
this week.
tinyurl.com/ritual-spellbook.
I will give you one next week.
I can't remember which one I got as well. I think it was the hardcover.
Yeah, you got the hardcover and you got the leather one.
Ooh.
It'll be the hardcover. I'll give you one next week. It's fine.
And then I could be like everyone else and use a book.
I know. Actually use it.
A book? What
Yeah,
book?
I know.
This book?
This book?
This book. Anyway, Interdependence. Let's do it.
Yes.
Stop it.
Stop selling shit.
Can't,
Come on.
it's such a good book. I can't
I
keep
know
it
it is a
whole.
good
The people want it.
Soft it is.
It does feel really good.
I
Okay,
wouldn't know.
cool.
I don't have one.
So,
It has a good hand feel.
you should have it also.
No, I have one. I was talking from Cat's perspective.
You,
Yes, good hand feel. I wouldn't know. I don't have one.
Ladoran's sex tape. Good hand feel.
I wouldn't know. I don't have one.
That's quite wrong.
Also,
He puts a bowl in the center of the circle. I require a drop of your blood.
Ah.
So everyone.
Yes.
Everyone's blood.
Take the glove off. I do not have a dagger.
His
Alright.
finger turns draconic, and his nail is like a razor sharp point.
Yeah,
Hooks in
same.
his finger.
Use a different nail for me, though, please.
Yeah.
Just health and safety, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Are we
Okay.
subscribed to D&D OSHA?
It's alright. I can cut myself on a cleaned bow tip.
Good, I'm running out of fingers. Guy also does it.
How much damage do
Yeah.
we take?
So
Canon, Guy only has 3 fingers.
nothing. Right.
It's
So
just
the
can't
way
fucking
that this
stab you with a pinky, can I?
The way that this works, you're casting as a coven. You're casting on everybody.
Yeah.
So, dem rules say
Yeah.
that everybody who's casting in the coven that isn't a ritual spellcaster needs to do a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC. I think.
No, it isn't.
Is it not? No, it's
It's 10 plus the spell's level.
So it's 12. Yeah, you're right.
So it's 12. I double checked it because if it was against key spell DC, I wouldn't have done this because you guys would have been fucked.
Yeah, impossible to. Yeah. Yeah. So DC 12. Wisdom
What's the
saving
modifier?
throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
I'm a ritual caster, so I don't need to.
So you don't have to do one.
I do. Ooh.
Silver does also need to.
Yeah, I'm good. 16.
I don't know what Silver's modifier is.
I will check right now.
Is it that dump?
They passed anyway. I got a 12, so they passed.
Plus 0, so thank God.
It is their dump
Okay.
stat.
Could have been minus.
I think it. The normal wisdom, I think it is -1.
Yeah.
But yeah, saving throw is fine. Okay, cool. Does everybody pass? Who does anyone get?
Yeah, I'm alright.
I got a 28.
You wisdom
Okay.
us. Nice. Okay.
Now we are all linked for 24 hours. We can sense each other's emotions, we can tell how many hit points we have, and we can see if we're poisoned, diseased, or you could tell he has got 1 level of exhaustion.
So this is like there's no action required. You just like feel it, right? You can just change it. You can you can feel what other people are feeling and all that.
So what was it you know about them? The hit points, conditions, and what was the first thing?
Emotions.
Oh, okay.
For Guy, nothing changes. He knew all this anyway. His insight isn't crazy.
So that means we all now have insight to how Guy really feels.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
neutral. Nothing changes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you also can pinpoint the exact moment Delan realizes what's happening because suddenly you get a lot of anxiety from Delan. And it's like, oh, right. I probably should have talked through what this spell does.
I did. I specifically left out the spot.
All right.
You just didn't listen.
I specifically left out the spot because I know you'd say no.
I mean, yeah, you just talk about, you just talk about things, communicate. That's fine. That's fine.
We're all friends here, Delan.
It's also quite necessary. If one of us catches a disease, we must neutralize it as fast as possible. Feeling each other's emotions is just a byproduct.
That is true.
Wait, yes.
So what happens when one of us needs to go to the toilet? Are we all gonna start thinking about that?
Oh, I suppose we'd feel the anxiousness of needing the toilet and finding, like a worry of not finding a toilet, I suppose.
And the disgust when you find one and there's like no toilet seat or no paper, piss all over the floor.
Something
The actual
like that.
inner rage.
Yeah, the woes of
that.
public toilets.
Yeah, of that situation.
All right.
and just suddenly feel really angry, disgusted, and sad. Oh, someone's gone to the toilet.
When you pee up against a tree or something, and then like you realize that there's like a whole group of people watching you behind.
Oh, shame.
Oh my god!
Shame.
Wait.
Ah!
Hang on. Didn't we already determine that there are lots of houses in Heed, this magical city, that basically had their toilets were like little cubicles of holding that basically
They
was
don't
like
work
a
Yeah,
anymore.
fucking not anymore.
Oh,
Which
God.
now that the power in the city is off. Oh
Welcome
my,
to Victorian London.
oh
no.
my god, that's
We've gone from
Streets are
Eberron to
rivers.
Victorian London.
You know how there was a blue strip throughout the city?
it's now brown.
It's now yellow and brown.
So gross.
Oh my
It's
god.
quite disgusting.
Yeah,
I
time to
regret
leave
saying
Heed.
it.
Time to go.
That's such a funny thought.
But no, in all seriousness, Mr. Wood sensed that Guy is also a little bit anxious of returning home. We don't really sense much from that.
Yeah, can't really tell
It's going to
why.
take a while
I
to get rid of
sense
500 years of nullifying himself.
existential crisis.
Yeah.
Then if we're doing that, then you can also feel that Solomon is anxious,
No.
but also sad.
Aw.
Aw.
But no one knows why. It's just
No
that
one
you,
knows
you
why.
just feel it, yeah.
Yeah.
God damn, everyone's got anxiety.
What does
I mean,
Mistral feel?
Silver
That's a good
would just
question.
be sad.
Yeah, Silver's just nothing to do with any of your backstory. Silver's just sad because
Just
she's shorter.
melancholy.
Oh. Yeah, Mistral is perpetually a bit sad as well.
Oh joy.
Yeah.
But
Spent some time
that's
talking
just like
about
wow.
going
background.
home, I imagine.
that's just background noise. Yeah,
Like a
background
background
noise.
hum.
She's always sad.
That's
But
called depression, Mistral.
yeah,
Oh.
she's a lot more sad now. She is now actively sad.
Oh.
None of our characters are extensions of ourselves to viewers, we promise.
No.
That's
No.
also.
No, they're not! Jesus!
No one
That's
is anxious
awful.
in this group.
I do not talk to women like that.
But I do internally feel undead. It's fine.
I do internally
You don't.
feel undead. Guy is your spirit animal.
But yeah, just as
God, I hope not.
you're kind of like, are you just like in the kitchen or something? Like,
Yeah, I imagine it's just
Yeah.
on the island, just as the ritual circle. just a
yeah, like you
natural
have
circle.
you have Rose and and Fletch and Van just like, what the fuck?
This doesn't concern you.
No, they're just kind of like they're staying out of the way, but they are just like they just do blood magic.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
They don't say anything. They have never seen anything like this before, so it's very interesting.
Alright, so are we ready?
That's whatever.
Yes.
Alright then, yeah, save any blowing anything over in here. We just head outside then and we'll set off. Like anxiety, right? You've sensed anxiety rising from rather from like him being like, oh god, they can hear my thoughts kind of panic, to just actually remembering what they're doing today and like a real sense of dread.
Mistral will go up to Dalan and just pat him on the shoulder if she can reach, otherwise like shoulder blade probably.
Get surprise. You get a brief flash of surprise,
Oh no.
comfort, and just a tiny bit of horn.
Yeah. Saw that coming.
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this
No,
is
but-
not
It's been
good.
so
for
long
Mistral.
since he's been touched by a woman.
Oh god.
But yeah, he's like,
And
I don't know-
everyone knows it.
I don't know what
Everyone's-
emotion it is. The
everyone's
immediately
checked
sense from Guy is just.
Literally,
Sigh.
Tense
I'm just
disappointment.
imagining both me and Guy both lifting arms to go and pat him on the back.
being like,
And then
Sensations
stop.
And Mistral's just like, "Mm."
oh no, no!
But behind him, so he didn't see that.
I will just walk up
But he
to
does-
her and hand her a napkin.
Does sense my disgust, though.
Yeah, I know. Oh no, you
Yep.
sense deep, deep shame.
Oh my god!
We
Why
just
did you
made
cast
the
the
best
spell?
spell in the world.
And subsequently,
You're welcome.
everyone's second-hand embarrassment of this entire situation.
We don't manage to get anywhere because we just all cringe.
Everyone
Oh,
has just
Increasingly
pissed
cringe.
Oh,
themselves.
guys, look at
with
look at
embarrassment.
Key, and I'm like, oh, why did we do this? All right,
This is a
let's
necessary evil.
let's
Right.
go home, brother Gee.
Morthan
Then you feel
will,
Gee's anxiousness raise.
Morthan will come up to you, Solomon, and just be like, it feels really weird not going, but I understand why, and I hope everything goes well, and please don't get sick,
I will try my
'Cause-
best.
that would suck.
Two things. Three things.
Stands up straight.
Do your training.
Yeah.
Make sure you listen to Miss Fletch. She is definitely very competent, and she will show you exactly how to start becoming the warrior that you want to be.
Okay.
Second, I have a request for you. And it's going to go into his side bangs. Go, will you please take this letter to the nearest courier service? It is for my parents. Please send it when you have time.
Of course I will.
And thirdly, stay safe.
That's a pretty safe city. You know, if it's not blowing up the world.
Well, let's hope it doesn't do that twice in a week.
That would be good. Just starting to get to know it, you know?
The
You
train,
know what?
she is paid for 25 days. That means on 5 of those days, you may have toffee apples. The rest of the time, you're on your diet.
Alright, okay, deal.
Oh,
You choose which days those are, but you have 5.
The next 5 days.
he is a child.
Damn it. Yeah. Oh,
Have you specified how many he's allowed on each of these days?
No.
He's he's gonna just gorge himself on.
No.
you're gonna come back
No,
and he's really
no.
fat. Like,
He has 1 gold piece.
Oh, okay.
he can buy a lot of apples.
That's a lot.
Oh, I'm aware, but I'm also aware that Fletch is going to earn her money. He may lose a tooth, but he's going to burn those calories off.
Yeah.
Look after your teeth. Candied apples do horrible things to them.
Yes, don't make this one come after your bones.
This is not the tooth fairy you want to meet.
When you said that to Guy, you felt like excitement, a kind of spike for a second and go down.
Literally,
Just when you say the word bones in his presence.
Aw. And a little bit of horn.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh no.
all you can feel off Solomon is like that menacing kind of chuckle of like he knows what he's doing, but he's just playing it completely straight, just like, I'll be disappointed in you, but he'll come and check your bones.
Bones then
dental hygiene is very important.
All right, I will.
True.
And he just kind of looks like the color goes a bit from his face.
I'm
You
going
wanna
to put
see
my
my
hand on
bag
his
of
head
teeth?
again. In between the horns this time. Don't stab myself and just... eh.
Ah, you learned
fair.
them before.
I learned. Expecting to see a big change in you when I come back.
Okay, looks over at Fletch and she's like, yeah.
100 sit-ups, 100 press-ups, 100 clean squats, 10k run every
Yeah.
day.
Jesus, every day. Cruel.
Just the kid needs a rest. He needs a
Sometimes
rest day.
coffee apple.
That's why he has 5 rest days. It's his choice where he uses them.
Days.
That is part of this lesson, is learning how to allocate his time correctly.
Discipline.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
in the background, Delan. This tooth is my favorite one.
Ah, right. You.
Is it yours?
Is that in his head?
No, I said
just
spoke it to him.
Is that yours?
Like loud
or
enough for not be a whisper. People could hear it.
Is it from a child, or is it yours?
No, it's not. Or from a child. I believe it was from a pirate.
I think so. And I mean, come on, he was going to lose that anyway. So
Yes, but it was quite well looked after. He was very afraid of scurvy.
for a pirate, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
Right?
It's got a good story. That's
We
why
need to
it's my
hold hands for
favorite.
teleportation.
We can tell it on the way.
Yes.
The way as if it just like, takes a while. Oh, there it is.
We teleport there, and
yeah,
that's the
that.
story.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Was it gonna be like one of those smash cuts where you cut to the next scene and they finish
Yeah.
in the story off?
I like. This is how 1,000 years from now, when it's modern day or Sassastries, this is how the Tooth Fairy came to be. It was Guy.
Ski just eats them.
Oh,
Terrifying bone
Ugh.
man walking up to you and ripping them out of your head.
Ugh.
Yes.
Anyway, anyway.
That's how it starts, anyway.
Yeah.
Teleport.
Okay.
It's all
Anyway, so do you guys go outside? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just before he goes out the door, he just sort of he just looks back towards Fletch and it's like, rematch when I get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rematch when you get back.
God, he's so horny.
Sounds
And like she
Sounds
looks
good.
like it was just like there's that taking the piss kind of line. It was just a little bit not quite there.
Yeah, you get you guys get a little flash of mostly you actually get a bit of longing rather than just horny boy.
Aww.
We're all sad.
And then
Again.
and then
people raising
actually,
their
like
eyebrows
from that response, then a big dose of the horn, and then an immediate like brick wall of like realizing what's happening, being like, right, okay, let's go and do the thing.
Anti-horn.
And
know what's
then
great?
through everybody else's disgusted faces, Fletch is like, yeah, okay. Ugh.
You sense like proudness from Guy. Oh, he's longing for someone. Oh, okay.
Aww.
Oh.
Not the rest, just that. That.
Yeah.
Concentrate on that. Peace. Flipper.
Guy takes what he can.
Yeah.
All right.
Tight when text him.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Don't turn this into
Well, it's
Rapid
usually
Riders,
Delan.
please. Please. Sam's not here.
Yeah. Big sort of like switch to then Delan remembering what he's doing.
Ah.
So you kind of get that
All
kind
gone.
of anxiety back, and he just sort of like he gets out the teleportation stone thing, and he's like, right, I suppose we better go and save a different country today, eh?
New day, new country.
Yeah. Thanks for coming with me.
We are friends.
Means a lot to. Looks at Guy and is like, us. And you actually get a dose of warmth for him as well.
No.
No.
Mistral avoids eye contact though.
For what
Uncomfortable
reason?
emotions, tough shit. You can't escape him now.
Why?
No,
Because
more
how
like
does
I don't want to
she
just
feel?
accidentally trigger any more horn.
I guess
Valid.
what you get from Mistral is just caution.
Apprehensiveness.
Anxiety.
Maybe this is the worst spell in D&D.
Best
And
and
best.
worst. So good.
Fuck your insight checks.
We are the
Um,
inside check.
No secrets among friends now.
Literally what he said yesterday.
Yeah.
Right.
But you get in a circle or hold hands or whatever. And Delana, you doing this now with your
Yes. Yeah, I'll
teleportation
use my
stone?
teleportation stone. Yeah.
Okay. You need to roll dice.
Is there any way I can
What
assist
dice?
him on this?
Nope.
Is
That's
this a D20 or a D100?
This is D100, and you know
Okay.
it. I am very familiar with it. So, between the 25 and 100, you're on target, and anything below that, we'll deal with it. Please don't get low.
Guidance?
Like
Oh.
under, sorry, is the bad, yeah?
Yeah, and there is
Okay.
bad. You need
That's
to
all
roll
right.
between 20.
89.
Hey, okay, good.
Thanks to these beautiful witch's bloom dice.
Wow.
Oh no,
These
no,
one?
later. Stop it.
Stop selling things!
Never.
Just want to play!
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so just as you are do you have to hold hands? I
I
think
don't
Yeah.
know, but
No, but we
someone
want to.
I want to.
Well, I feel like
I would
since
like.
a teleportation stone, it would be like the team thing where everybody puts their
Yeah! I love that!
1, 2, 3 doodlers!
and then when you throw your hands up, you go poof.
yeah, and the stone disappears. Oh no. Oh, you just dropped the stone, you're like, oh
no.
fuck.
No, the stone stays with us. We need to keep it for Lumi. She'll get mad at us otherwise if she's not dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sadness. You sent sadness,
Sad.
sweetie.
Aw. But yeah, so you get together and just as you concentrate on the place and just as you're about to disappear, Solomon, you see running through the back door of the house Isabella, and you teleport.
You feel Solomon's heart fall into his stomach.
Never felt this feeling before.
The longing that was there for a second with Delan is now the perpetual feeling you feel while you're being teleported.
I've never felt this feeling before.
But yeah, she looked well. But yeah, you get to exactly the place where you wanted to get to. On the edge of forest of Frielskier, I believe.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the map quick?
Oh. Yeah, okay, hang on.
Oh,
Hang on, change that. Da-da. Da-da-da-da.
so you know. Are we there? Cool. So you know, there is a barrier around Brina that's there, so you know it's roughly like, I don't think it's not exactly there on the map, so it kind of ends here, right? That makes sense. So you can teleport anywhere between like basically here and that line there. So you're probably gonna go right there.
Yep, sounds about right.
Out there. So yes, that's it. you land there, and you are in this thick, not quite humid enough, but it's kind of humid. It's not. It's like a rainforest, but it's not as humid as a tropical rainforest. If you know what I mean. It is dense. It is dark. The canopy is masking the sunlight. And it's still early in the morning, so it hasn't rained yet. But yeah, it's quiet. If you've ever been in the middle of a forest, it's quiet, but also there are some very strange noises going on at the same time. Different animals, stuff.
Can I tell what they are or why they're strange?
Sure.
Welcome to
Roll
Frontier,
a,
baby.
This is fucking normal here. What am I
Yeah.
rolling?
Roll a nature check.
Nature. 9.
9.
Mm.
Lots of insects and bugs and animals from the forest.
Okay, cool.
I'm sure you think some of them can eat you, but 9.
I rolled a 4 plus 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not used to this part of the world.
He goes into his bag and rips a piece of his old cloak, the one that that Delan used to hold the crystal that's like got singed.
Yeah.
He rips a piece of that off and just ties it around his nose and mouth.
Good idea.
Yes.
I'll
Mask up.
do the same.
That's good.
Delan has changed into like more rugged traveling clothes.
No, it's
'cause
fancy
yeah,
pants
he
ones.
quite often wears clothes that are kind of more likely to be seen on a bard, really. But it has like on like one like on the right hand side of him, it has got like a purple and red embroidery, which is keyed into like his, which for DM's knowledge is keyed into his like house, his family's colours.
Okay.
Do we need help getting where we want to go, or are you able to take us there, Dalan?
I can do it.
Because I think you said before something about it being a bit trippy.
Magic protects the city from being found.
Yeah.
I know some of their tricks, but they change things, and it's been a long time, so I'll try and get there, but
So I have a spell that could help. Basically, it'll show us the direction and distance of where we want to go, the most direct path to it.
yeah.
Do you think that would work through the magic?
It should be, and I'm like, it should be that way, but if I
Remember, you can ask for directions if you need them.
Look,
you don't need to be too proud.
right now, like, all right, you know me well enough. Like, if I got lost, I'd normally pretend that that I knew where I was going, but I can't do that here now. Not after that bloody spell. So yeah, it's more important we get there. So no, less bluster from me today, maybe.
I think you
So do you want
probably
me-
know where you're gonna go.
Do we need to be blindfolded?
Once they find us, they will probably blindfold us. Yeah.
Very well.
So did you want me to cast that spell, or are you gonna?
I think for my own pride's sake, I'd like to retrace my old steps, but if I get turned around, then yeah, I'm not going to be able to hide that from anyone.
The elves of Filsky are quite formidable. Do not anger them. Do not engage them. Do not try to hide from them. Make sure your hands are shown at all times. Make sure your intentions are known.
Do not take me as the prime example of these guys. They don't like people walking into their territory. They're nice enough people, you know. They're just
Agreed.
protective of their home. There's important things there that shouldn't be found. Which, incidentally, we're going to be trying to get information about, to be honest. But come on, let's get going.
Guy makes sure his hammer is on display, like on his back, instead of being like cover or anything. So like the gold and wood hilt is on display, but also his weapon is very easy visible. Not in an intimidating way, but as in like that's where it is.
As
I'm not trying to conceal it.
As Delan starts going, we start moving. Like he kind of just, rather than, you know, like you've seen him like walk with pointless bullshit bravado, like chest puffed out at times, that kind of bit of a strut kind of thing. But here he's actually just like riding a bike. Basically, he starts being actually elfy and just like being ridiculously nimble and stuff. And
Yeah, this is essentially like difficult terrain if you're not used to being in the jungle. And you just really, you just realize just how nimble Dalan is while he's sort of just hopping up and down all these massive like roots, tree roots, like ferns, plants, things like that.
Does this also affect Guy as well, since he's also grown up in the forest?
Yeah.
And Mistral was in a
bit.
forest as well.
Was it a forest that you were in?
Yeah.
This one is a particularly fucked forest.
Yeah, it's quite dense.
Wait,
The Mistral was in a
Uh,
forest outside Basinmore.
Yeah, that's a different forest, like
Different
quite
forest,
different,
yeah.
like
It's more of a jungle.
architecture. Yeah, but this is like a jungle
Yeah.
Okay.
situation.
You can barely see the dirt. It's mostly just tree roots.
Yeah. I mean, you're quite short as well. It's a bit like.
That hurt.
But yeah, you're definitely more used to it than Solomon and Silver, who are hanging back and who are clearly like struggling with the terrain.
I could turn them into, forest dwelling animals. Saying.
Silver
Say the
shrugs,
word.
she doesn't mind.
The animals that encompass this forest is not like regular forest-dwelling animals.
How so?
Quite a bit large.
Larger? Is that what you said?
Yes.
There's
Oh, okay.
everything's bigger in Frillskia.
You look up at the trees, hundreds of feet tall.
Yeah.
You can get a wagon through these trees.
Spiders, snakes, lizards.
Oh my.
Mistle's just going around, just touching all the trees, just in case you never know when you need to bamf to one of them.
There's big cats and there's big cats, and this place has big cats.
Yeah, you see all sorts of weird and random plants, essentially. Yes.
Would love to do a bit of shopping if there's
max.
time.
Are you doing it as you go?
I think there was a bit in the thing. I think I can do some while I go, but I can do more if we slow down. I think I'll just have a look. I won't slow us down, so I'll just see if I can do anything at normal pace.
Yeah.
Or
probably at
half
disadvantage
speed.
unless you want to
something
stop.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can get double the amount if I stop.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
You are walking. You're still. I mean, how long is it? So I said like. I mean, it's still like a good few miles, before you get to the border of the where you assume that the elves are gonna spot you. Um. Delan, roll a survival check.
Not ominous at all.
Come
That's
on,
not ominous at all.
get in.
That's
Fucking
brother.
second 29 of the night.
Ooh.
Oh.
So yeah, you remember this,
I'm
even
home.
though they'll. What?
I'm home.
You're home. It's like you were worried about not knowing where to go. But as soon as your feet hit the ground, you just know instinctively where to go. And you have to catch yourself and slow down because you know that they are probably struggling to keep up. So you have to catch yourself and slow down so they can catch up with you.
Found the thing. It says, when traveling at a slow pace through wilderness for 8 hours or more, you can make a gathering check.
Okay.
But at disadvantage.
You might be in here for 8 hours. Oh, we've had raiders. How long ago was that? Sorry,
A
hi.
little
minutes?
bit- little-
When we were teleporting.
Yeah, literally, as we were just finished doing the bullshit emotion stuff.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The part where
Hi,
we were role
everybody.
playing. Yeah, that's it.
Stars. That
Really
bullshit role
amazing bit
playing.
they just missed out on.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Just immediately, just now. Okay, cool. You are. Yeah, you're traveling in the right direction for a little while. I would like everybody to do a wisdom saving throw, please.
Is this for poison?
No,
Okay.
21.
it is not.
Wisdom save. Ooh, 23.
23.
Ah,
Holy
Don't roll my
fuck.
dice.
Natural
Oh.
20.
nice.
Silver, though.
You are on fire in this
I'm
terrain.
on fire.
Yes. Indeed, my
And
brother.
not for the
I
usual
rolled for
reasons.
silver, and I didn't. Anyway. She had a +0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. At least on whatever it was before. Yeah, it was a wisdom save. +0.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. In that case, you are walking up. What's your marching order? Just so I know. I know Dalan is probably in the front,
Yeah.
I'm probably Guy,
and Guy,
second fastest.
then Mistral.
Uh,
Unless Mistral wants to be in the back.
Mistral's fine in the middle or the back. Assuming all of the melee people want to go before.
I'm going at the back because
Okay.
heavy plate, slow.
Yeah,
Oh,
Silver
yeah,
is
yeah.
struggling a bit as well with you.
I will be
Solomon. She's
towards-
a bit small, but
I'll be behind Silver. Between Silver and Solomon.
cool. Silver's right in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. Only small.
Small. Although she's an earth elf, so she's kind of used to it.
But she used to be like 7 foot tall. So
Yeah. So you get to a certain point, and you see I think you all smell it. You all smell like a plant that smells really nice. And you go, that's really nice.
I want it.
I want it exactly. And it's kind of like really, really overpowering. And then
Uh-oh.
Silver is like Silver being in the middle, so Mistral and Solomon can see this. She's kind of like looking over to the left hand side, is like, no, this smells really nice. I really want it.
Uh-oh.
And she walks off in that direction, leaves the group and starts walking off in that direction.
Do I get a chance to grab her and stop her?
No, but you can go after her.
Yeah, I'll call out like, Silver, where you going? And then start chasing her or following her.
Yeah. And your speed is 25?
My speed is 30.
Okay. So
Nimbleness.
nimble. So I think hers is 30 as well, yeah. Why, what?
What nimbleness?
Is it difficult terrain?
Yes.
Okay, so there's currently 3 of us walking up for 15 feet a second. In that direction, it's like, Silver. God damn it.
But yeah, she is gone and she's small, so she'll duck underneath something, and she's running at this point as fast as.
Okay.
Um,
Come on.
Is
Come on,
she
Delana.
also half speed? Same as us.
no, because she has the same thing as Dalan technically.
Yeah, but that's for climbing, not for like difficult
Yeah.
terrain.
Oh, okay. So
So I'd say yes. She would probably. She's from like the desert.
yeah.
Yeah. It's flattest terrain you can possibly get.
Driest.
Yeah.
flattest.
So yeah, she is at half speed as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just
Uh,
matching her speed, trying to not let her get away.
So just so you know, you two feel existential dread at the fact that one of the companions has just run off into the goddamn distance.
And I'm just
You
confused.
also feel that oh, hang on a minute. What's this? What does the spell say?
That's not a good sign.
No
Which spell?
feelings, I think it says no conditions, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
We know each other's conditions, HP, and emotions.
Ah. So yeah. So in that case, as soon as she says that smells really nice and goes after it, you know that she's charmed.
Okay, then yeah,
You
I'll
know that she is
still make the same attempt to
charmed.
grab her and go after her. But I'm gonna try and
go.
catch up instead of just follow her.
I assume Guy and Delana also gonna go after her.
Yeah, no, that we actually sense that. I guess I would,
Yeah.
I would know that's some weird shit happening there.
Why I fucking brought this spell, baby?
And yeah, Delan will
follow
as fast as he can.
Yeah. Guy as well.
So she has traveled for a little bit, and then
Is she within
Nope.
60 feet?
Yes, she would be.
I will cast a spell. I will cast a spell.
Okay.
But
Did you say
as
we detect that she's charmed?
Oh.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
charmed.
Okay.
Does she have to be in line of sight?
I need a double check.
Finger of death.
Power works.
Yeah,
She'd
she's
go on
weaving
holiday.
in and out.
Pow!
But yeah, she's weaving in and out of the trees and the branches and the roots.
Yeah, she gotta be with I gotta be able to see her.
Yeah. She comes into view a couple of times, but is speedy. You come up to like a little clearing where there are some like really beautiful plants in this clearing, and then she goes straight towards rolled again, and it was a fail, and you go. She goes straight up to this amazingly like large, beautiful plant, and
God.
you can see then just as she gets closer, it kind of
Venus
changes
flytraps.
from a plant to like it's a bit like a Venus flytrap. I'll show you.
Is it the Wumpa plant from Crash Bandicoot?
Oh, but
There it is. There it is. Ah! So
Thanks,
it's like
I
a
hate
Venus
it.
flytrap. It has like two mouths.
She's just climbing in. Oh my god, I love it.
She gets to the mouth of it. Yeah, pretty much. I failed again. I'm really sorry.
I can't cast a spell before she gets there in the clearing.
In the clearing, possibly. Yeah.
Okay. I will cast a spell then. I will cast Shackles at level 4. Guy throws out shackles and carved with runes, and they freeze me. Wait, no, I don't think I need to make a check. Hold on, give me 1 second. I should have read this while.
I also should have had Silver's thing open, so I just didn't. Just took your word from it for it.
Yeah, just +5 and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For wisdom saves.
Yeah, all of it.
Oh no, yeah, there's no saving throw. You're just immediately shackled.
Really?
It's a.
Oh no, on a hit.
Yeah, it's a ranged.
Ah.
It's a
So
ranged
you gotta
melee.
hit.
It's a ranged spell attack
Yeah, there's no.
to yeet.
All to eat.
I did not build the spell correctly, so I'll just use Ray of Sickness, but it's not Ray of Sickness as the spell attack.
Oh right, yeah. Just roll a d20, I guess.
18.
18 does hit. So you get out these shackles, and they the runes on them glow. I would have said like yellowy, but they're not. They're probably like
Purple.
black light.
Yeah.
You throw them, and they go in the air, and just it doesn't even look like it should work, but they shackle one arm round the front, shackle the other one, and then just falls prone. Um, it's at that point, just as like she comes within a few feet of this massive flower thing, she snaps out of it and is kind of looks out back at you and goes, "Oh shit!" And that is where we're gonna end it for
As
tonight.
this plant still comes up, right?
Yeah.
Tantalizingly close to combat.
So she doesn't go into its mouth like walking.
No,
but
but
at the
very,
same
very
time,
close.
she is now like
She was
you know
gonna.
what shackles does, but essentially restrained in
She's
front
shackled. She's I'm prone. I think I don't know. I need to.
Is she
You don't
hog-tied?
become prone. You don't become prone.
It just shackles your wrists.
It shackles your wrist, but I can control the character's
of it,
movement
and it's like
with a bonus action.
Oh. So you're just holding it there.
it's a fun smell.
Yeah.
It's a fun spell.
Oh yeah.
It's fun. But yeah, next time we will be initiative. Just so you know.
Let's all
Yeah.
fight a plant.
What is it with us
Yeah.
I was literally just about to go, right, I'm going to get some fire in my hand and produce flame.
He specifically asked you not to bring fire spells, by the way.
Oh, did you?
I specifically
I
asked you
thought that
not
was.
to.
I thought that was a geef afraid of fire thing.
No, he's afraid of water.
Oh.
Well, when we fought
Who he is now?
when we fought the Isle of Kelp,
I love Kelp.
like I know what Silver did then, and I remember Seb saying they were very pleased that they can now have 2 cannons. So
Yeah.
it'll be like that, except it's just shooting a path through Frielskier.
Oh god.
Oh
That's
no.
one way of getting yourself killed.
This is why Guy was afraid.
But yeah, you can like
you
you can roll a nature check to see if you know what this is.
Yeah.
Even Delan will, because lives here.
24.
Dalan's DC will be lower. Funkies.
I got 24.
Oh my god, yeah. I keep forgetting being a scout gives you expertise in nature as well, so that is 20.
17.
Sad. 14.
Love squirrels.
And I'm the one who likes flowers.
I don't
What
think this
did you
is flower.
14.
Okay. So yeah, Delan and Miss heard of it. Delan, you've seen this before. Yeah, Mistral, you've heard of it as well. But it is called the Numian plant.
Yan.
It is a large plant.
Numia, yay.
Numian.
Numia.
Yay. It says they all have one thing in common. They're hungry. They are, what they do is they give off this spore that charms you, brings them in, and like literally that's their main thing in life is just to eat people. So
Cool.
they're
elders
usually
call
very
it-
hidden, and it's very dangerous to. You just come across them, and then you can be eaten. Ow.
Elders
Like
call
being a
them
bug.
the siren root or something.
This is the one that I was mentioning before that has an action just called plunge.
Oh no.
Curious still in what
Same.
plunge does.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll find out next week.
Tune in next week.
We will.
As we,
And
as
that
we
comes
kill off
from-
Seb's character for the sin of going on holiday.
Yeah.
It's fine, I can control her movements, so I can control the character.
Directly down its throat.
Oh no. Alright, cool. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry I made y'all cry. I'm sorry we are beyond
Just me.
midnight
You
as
only
well.
made me
Don't
cry.
apologise
It's
for
fine.
that.
I made Doran cry. And it's half midnight, I'm very sorry. But we got to Frills gear. That's really cool.
I'm so excited.
Yay.
So,
Um,
doing the whole thing that we've been doing every time we've had an advert break.
all evening really.
Don't there's a spell that you just used called Shackles. What was that? Where did you find that spell?
Well, I don't know if you've heard of it, Ben, but it's a fantastic book called the Ritual Spell Book and Witch Subclass. Well, main class. Just class, really.
Which class?
Which
It
class?
is
With
class,
4
Dorian,
subclasses.
Right.
4
And
subclasses.
2 subclasses for other classes.
Yes. Over 50 new spells.
Wow, that sounds like it'd be something that would be really useful in this kind of setting.
But that's not it. That's not it, Ben. There's also new rules for spellcasting in general, making your spellcasting even stronger and more risky and more thematic.
Yeah,
It's late night
They-
palette shopping.
we
They must have been some very intelligent people to come up with all of that.
no,
Yes,
that's,
I
that's
wrote
us.
this book.
wait, what? No, it's us.
We
I
wanted
just,
to.
I just picked it up to my head and I hit myself in the head. And then
We big brain.
professionals.
we made it though, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But of course this is a great book, because 3 other books came before it that were just as good.
4.
4?
Remember the Christmas one?
Oh, yeah, I don't have that one.
Surprisingly.
This is the only one I have. These
I
are
think
the-
I might have. I think I have all 4. I mean, they're all
Also,
on
it was,
the shelf
it was
behind
like a
me
PDF
anyway.
before we...
But yes,
That's
yeah.
also a Christmas one.
Get it on Etsy. There's the link.
But yes, you can get the Ritual Spellbook and the Witch class on Etsy and on our website. We also have it is actually in this book, but the tarot that we did earlier, you can get into in a little nice little. It's like a £5, £6. But yeah, it actually teaches you how to do tarot. And then it gives you the table that you can actually roll on, which is based on real world tarot. So yeah, that's cool. We
What's
also
in my
have
tarot
a vicious
picture today?
mockery thingy. This went down really well in the expo. But if you're a bard like me and really struggle with coming up with insults that are actually funny, then this is for you. It's a D100 tape thing, and it's really cool. Among lots and lots of other things, our 3 one-shots and our Christmas one-shots is actually quite popular recently. People like it. People like the idea of it. And also we have these custom-made dice that also go with the Witch Book. Which dice,
They're very pretty.
which book.
They're so pretty.
And you can get them in like a deal thing. But yes, check them out. Hi Raiders, check out our shit. And we are also now going to raid other people.
And don't forget about the awesome bundle. The bundle.
Bundle
For the
bundle.
beginners bundle.
The beginner's
You can
bundle
also
bundle.
get a beginner's bundle and some dice in a beginner's bundle.
Yeah.
Is it called that? Yeah.
It is called.
It is.
It is called the beginner's
beginner's
bundle. So, yeah, it is.
Your dog, I heard you like bundles.
Very good.
Yeah.
Boy, do I!
Boy, do I. More bundles. Okay, so we're going to raid. I thought it said obsidian. It doesn't. It says obsidian. I like obsidian though. Yeah. And they are in Ebro setting. Ashes of the Last War. But yeah,
Ooh.
this is probably going to be intense. So that's what we're gonna do.
Big vibe change incoming.
Hey, ours was intense. Ours was sad and stuff.
We've had it all. We've had it all
We've had
tonight.
it all. Lots of things happen tonight.
I cried a lot today.
Oh,
We'll clip that. We'll put it in a YouTube short.
well, just
If you are
Doran
watching
crying.
this on the pod, remember to subscribe and then get all of our latest videos and stuff. We stream on Mondays and on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Our Rapid Riders campaign.
8
Yeah.
p.m. BST.
Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. Let's do a raid. Anyone else wants to say anything? 9?
No?
Okay.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Cool.
Goodbye,
Then yes,
bye.
we will see. We're not there this Wednesday for Rapid Riders, but we'll see you next Monday potentially. I don't really want to do combat without Seb, but we'll see. I'm gonna kill Silver off. Hey, but yeah, we will see you soon.
Nom nom nom.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, goodbye.